each, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, down the Bud Light. Bad bitches like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron, let's go get it down. The sound, yes, I'm in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all my money and don't give two shits. I'm on the floor, I love to dance. So give me more, till I can't stand it. On the floor, like it's your last chance. If you want more, then here I am. Starships, we're meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop 'cause we're so high.
How we doing, chat? I found another one of those ultra-masculine white girl playlists, and I could not stop myself from banging it out on stream. How are we all doing? Beans, Fiddy, Ergi, Shepan, Toaster? Hi, hello, and welcome. What is this? This is white culture, my caramel-faced friend. When those racists out there be yapping about Vikings and Da Vinci and fucking Dante, this is the type of shit that is pure white culture. This type of shit is what I'd go to war for. Ah, what a day. Are you good, mate? I am. In a way, I'm not. But I am. I was last night on stream. I very specifically showed you that I bought a hobby knife, and then I told you I'm not going to use the hobby knife because if I do, I'm going to cut myself with it. And fast forward to today, earlier today, I'm working from home today, and I thought to myself, this is a pretty chill day at work. I might as well do some Warhammer minis building and whatnot, and so I did. And I used the hobby knife, and I cut myself with it. And for the entire day, I'm practically fucking disabled because I cut myself across my index finger, which means my left hand is more or less unusable. And it sucks fucking ass. Any other finger, it would have been any other finger, and it would have been so much more convenient, but it was my index finger. And then I've been obviously I took care of it. You know, it was bleeding pretty badly, but it wasn't bleeding badly enough that I needed to like go to my local GP or to the hospital or whatever. And so I treated it. I'm holding my finger up above my heart level and sort of pointing up the entire day so that the blood is not flowing to it maybe as aggressively as it otherwise would. And it was going so well, bro, so well. And then I went to take the trash out like an hour before I started the stream. And as I was putting the trash in the bin, I fucking whacked my hand on the metal bin, and I whacked the exact finger that I've cut across. So it started fucking bleeding again. And so I needed to take care of that. And now I'm here, chat. Now I'm here. So there'll be no Warhammer mini building today because bit inconvenient to do that when you can't use one of your two hands and you've only got two. So a bit of a rough one, but we make do. A rather short stream today because I've got some errands that I need to run later, so I will only be with you for about an hour and a little bit if we're lucky. And because it's going to be a relatively short stream, I figured we've got one small thing to mention. We've got one thing that was linked in my Discord by Fiddy, I believe, actually, right before the stream started. It's to do with Destiny's current legal troubles, and I'm curious to give this a read because I want to see what peeps are saying. It's on r/YouTube drama, which is a sub I'm not particularly familiar with. And then after this, because both of these are going to be relatively quick, we've got Nick Shirley's long-lost brother. And I'm telling you, gang, you are in for a fucking treat if you haven't seen this body cam video. And ideally, now I don't think we're going to have time for all of that today, but ideally I would like to introduce you to Confitura as well, and I would like for us to start watching him on stream. Because first of all, it's a little bit of Polish culture, so I get to level up your sort of worldliness, if you will. And secondly, it's just a very fucking cool YouTube channel. There is a guy, a Polish guy, his YouTube channel is Confitura. It's this one right here. Which Confitura, it translates to jam is one of the translations, like jam that you put on your bread, but there is another more specific translation of this. It just escaped my head right now. And what he does basically is he travels around Poland to areas where people have a habit of parking, where parking is not legally allowed, and then he confronts the drivers. And in the vast majority of the cases, the drivers are apologetic and they tell him that, like, hey, look, I know I shouldn't have done this, but this was just the most convenient parking for whatever it is that I was doing. And in case if they fuck up really badly, they usually just accept the legal consequences that follow, because he always calls the police straight after. But in many cases that he then makes into his YouTube videos, they get confrontational. They want to fight him. They get very aggressive. And you get the best of all worlds. You get to see Polish infrastructure, Polish vehicles, Polish fucking apes yelling at a dude for telling him they're breaking the law. You get to see genuinely apologetic people who have simply broken the rules because everyone else does it. It's just, you get all the good shit. The Surin arc he's been on lately is too much for me. What arc is he on lately, Cheeto? I have not been keeping up with him for the last couple of weeks. That's actually why I'm bringing him up specifically on stream, so that I intrigue you, babes, and you remind me of him going forward. Pray tell, Cheatster, pray tell. I could have half my nail and bit off my finger lately.
What's this?
No, that is not what you said. See, I thought you were saying that you've cut off part of your nail and then you also bit off a part of your finger. And I had a lot of follow-up questions because I was thinking to myself, that's a peculiar thing to do. That's a way even more peculiar thing to admit to. But that's not what you said. I just can't read. You said, I cut off half my nail and a bit of my finger lately. In which case, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Also, sorry to hear that. Speaking of Polish culture, check DMs. Checking DMs. Is this you, bro? Yes, Leonard, this is me. Hold on, copy media link. Leonard, now and then, will just message me with things like this. And I don't know what the appropriate follow-up is. It's a bulky fella with a onesie that says Polish and pissed. And do you know what? I don't know anything about him, but I approve. Hey, Johnson, thank you for the resubscription. 25 months, broski. 2 years, man. 2 years. It's kind of drip. I like it, bro. I like it. Need one of those. One day I will. I don't know how to not spoil it, but he's stepped up his method of intervention. Ooh. Is he being escalatory? Is that the right sort of way of putting it without you spoiling things? Which, to be fair, you can spoil things. We're going to watch some videos in the future of this, so I don't particularly mind spoilers. Hey, Ray, how you doing, love? Oh, gang, by the way, I want to show you something. Oh, Ray, do I have your permission to show them something? Because I should start there, shouldn't I? You should do that first. Yes. Ray, look at this. Look at what Ray has made for me. Did you respond to the DMs? Do you know what I did, Ray? You were given the typical KrysSpeaks experience. I've read your DM, and I've read it first thing in the morning when I woke up and I was checking my phone, and I thought to myself, I'm going to get up, I'm going to take a shit, I made breakfast, and then as I started work, I'm going to respond to you, and then I never responded to you. It's, you will get used to this. Sometimes when people don't want to like keep reminding me of things because they feel like they're sort of intruding, if that makes sense. Do not worry about that, love. I ain't got a brain. He's snatching the keys out of kids' surons? What's a suron? Oh shit, what the fuck? And he's just snatching keys out of it? Okay, I'm genuinely... I'm guessing, is that what this is? Okay, Jesus fuck. Suroniarze, odcinek drugi. Okay, so there's something to do with... Okay. I will see if we can... I want to watch this. Let's fucking go. We're going to get to this, though, but I have other things that I want to show you first. First of all, I want to show you a banner... A channel banner. Guys, after like 4 years, I'm going to have a channel banner. After I've paid Ray for it, of course, because otherwise that'd be a shitty thing to do. And I I want to show it to you. I want to show you the bit we've got right now. It was... is this going to work? Or is this... The background's black on my end. I don't know why that happened just now with the white background. Okay, hold on. Maybe this one? It's look at how fucking cool this is. We've got this one, and then we've got one with like more sort of erotic shading is what I've called this. I imagine there are better ways of putting this. And the background's black. I don't know why it's not showing up here. But look how fucking cool this is. Look at how cool this is. It's a pink Fittler. I'm guessing that was meant to say filter, but I like Fittler. So we've got this one, and we've got one with the pink Fittler. Good news, everyone. Leaflet is going on a break. Hopefully after she comes back, she gets a fucking spine. She will not, my friend. She will come back the exact same she was when she left. These people have a financial incentive to never grow as human beings. I wanted to show this to you as well because I absolutely fucking love this and I can't wait to put it everywhere. I watched this episode yesterday. It's good, but not that funny like the other Confituras episodes. We will get to it in a little bit. We might very well watch him today. But before we get there, I don't know if you've seen this. So I don't know why this is the one that I've chosen to show you from Hassanabi Productions, parentheses fan account. But Idubbbz released a video today, or it might have been part of the stream. I'm actually not entirely sure, and it might have been clipped. But what he said is that, as it turns out, you guys remember a little while ago, we were all under the impression that Ethan Klein has dropped the lawsuit because Idubbbz has apologized for blasting Destiny's message across his stream. Turns out, he didn't. Turns out the lawsuit was not dropped. There is an upcoming court date, and it looks like Ethan Klein is spinelessly moving forward with it, which is embarrassing, pathetic, and kind of makes me want to spit on him in a sort of metaphysical, existential kind of way. Because to those of you who don't remember, as we have covered this a little while ago, Ethan Klein has specifically said that if he lived in Canada, for example, he would have been, he could have been sued for the exact same thing he's suing Idubbbz for. The exact same behavior. He's specifically going after Idubbbz because Idubbbz lives in a place which has very poor legal protection for the type of, let's say, combative stream content that you might want to do. How is that possible? He just lied. I'm guessing that what happened, Ice Beans, and again, I don't have any of the behind-the-scenes information, but what I'm guessing happened here is simply, Ethan posted that message from Destiny on his stream, and he had it on his stream the entire time. Ethan reached out to him and said, hey, I'm suing you. If you want me to not sue you, release an apology video. Idubbbz released an apology video. Ethan said, ayo, very nice, and then didn't stop suing him. You're just allowed to do that? Do you mean that you're just allowed to sue someone? Or do you mean, are you allowed to lie that you're gonna, like, not sue someone if they do something? Because I don't see what would stop you from doing that, to be quite honest with you. I don't think there are any legal protections. Like, if you said something that I can sue you for, and then I told you, yeah, you know, if you apologize, I'm not going to sue you, and then you apologize and I sue you anyway, I think that's perfectly fine, legally speaking. Morally speaking, it's a cunt thing to do, but Ethan Klein is a cunt. Lie about stopping the lawsuit, because then the other party assumes it's over and can openly talk about it. I think that part would be defensible. If they've got, like, communication between them that points to it, then you'd probably be fine with it. But I don't think it's so much the fact that Idubbbz can't talk about it that he's worried about. I think it's probably the fact that he's going to lose the lawsuit because Canada has abhorrent fucking legal protections for this type of content. Abhorrent in the almost non-existent sense, as in, like, they just don't have legal protection for this. That's why Ethan himself, in his both honesty and kind of stupidity, admitted that if he was the exact same content creator that he is, with the exact same words being spoken, but he lived in Canada, he would be just as vulnerable to the kind of lawsuit that he's throwing at Idubbbz. Which is embarrassing. I didn't know Idubbbz was Canadian. What the fuck? He's not. He lives in Canada. I believe he's just a regular breed American, though. I think. I don't know. Are Americans really Americans, you know? It's the sort of difficult existential questions that we're asking. But yeah, so that's still moving forward. I will probably I'll probably wait until we have more information, and then I will most certainly cover it, because if nothing else, then it's a good opportunity to call Ethan what he is, a cunt. I've also got this. This was linked by Fiddy. We love Fiddy in here. We stan Fiddy. I'll send a version of the pink version with the black background too then. On my end, that's what you've already done is the thing, Ray. That's why I don't know why it opened it up here as white. Because on my screen, it's, on my Discord, it does have the black background. But if you send another one with, like, a different background, that's also perfectly fine. Chris, did you watch Professor Dave video about Destiny yet? I asked, but I don't know if you responded because I was AFK. I have not watched it yet. I have heard about it, and I know that it's out, and I would possibly very much like to watch it, but I haven't as of yet, and I don't think we'll have the time for it today, because I want to show you Nick Shirley's cousin, and then I, if possible, would like to watch some Confitura as well with you guys, so that we can all enjoy a little bit of Polishness with us today. And I'll have to be going by like 9:30 my time, which is an hour from now, and this ICE video alone is half an hour. So there's probably small odds that we're going to be able to watch the Professor Dave video. But I know it exists. Cheeto coming at us with the link. Weird, he hasn't deleted his comment, the pinned one. Hi Ian, I appreciate the thoughtful apology. It means a lot. I've instructed my attorneys to drop the lawsuit entirely. Well, that didn't happen. Hold on, let me, there you go. Should be able to see it better now. It appears like that is not what happened here. Embarrassing. Let's give this a read. Hey people, how you doing, buddy? I will show you my hog one day, and then you'll be taken aback by its girth and might. Chris thinking he can finish a half-hour video in less than an hour. We don't necessarily have to watch the whole thing, but I do want to show you you're gonna see. As soon as we actually start, you're gonna see. Holy shit, I'm finally on vacation. Let's fucking go, Stepan. Enjoy your peace, your freedom, and chill as much as humanly possible, my guy. Been chilling. Destiny's current legal troubles as it is today. It's a write-up by some random dude on Reddit, so obviously take it with a grain of salt, and we will see how it reads. Since there seems to be a problem with actual factual things in this sub, here's an overview of Destiny's current legal trouble in the current court case that is ongoing in federal court in southern Florida. Anything else is unrelated to his current court case. His accuser is claiming the following. He sent sexual images without her consent. He sent sexual images without her consent in order to harm her. He, by doing the above, intentionally inflicted emotional harm on her. And he, again by doing the above and without good cause, publicized private facts about her. These are the 4 claims. His accuser is an adult and were an adult when the video was made. A lot of misspellings for somebody who's about to do legal analysis. But maybe English is just their second language, that's okay. There is a literal footnote mentioning that one of the people he was sending the videos to were 17 at the time, hundreds of lawyer hours and thousands of dollars worth of briefs back and forth arguing if this was true, catfishing, sex trafficking, British pedos, etc. In the end, the judge said, I don't care, move on in judge speak. But that's it when it comes to CSAM sexting with a minor, etc. The actual trial has been moved twice and is currently indefinitely postponed, awaiting a hearing on August 19th. Currently, there are 2 motions. A motion for summary judgment where Destiny claims that one of the transmissions he admitted to happened before the Cardi statute went into effect. Oh, we know this. This is true. A big part of, and at least initial Destiny defense, is that he can't be held or he can't be punished retrospectively. Is this from r/Destiny? Worse, it's from r/YouTube drama. And then the other transmission did not happen at all. The first is purely unlawed, the second can only be dismissed if there is 0 evidence that he sent the file, which is an oversimplification parenthesis. The other motion and the upcoming hearing is on Destiny's evidence. He self-produced a bunch of Discord logs that he claims show he did not send the videos to the second woman. Unfortunately for him, the way he self-produced them is not the way you're supposed to collect the evidence. You're supposed to use the app's official download tools if possible, or common known third-party tools if not. Immediately hash your downloads, not delete the originals, not on the site or the live files on the server, and then extract the information you want to give to the court. Instead, he used his best friends and co-workers, Dan Saltman's own tool Redact, to do much of it. Just a reminder, and I feel like this warrants reminding because a lot of this kicked off from that President Sunday video, in which President Sunday is accusing Pixie of blackmailing Destiny. So I just felt like this is a good moment for just a friendly reminder that it was also Dan Saltman who was telling Pixie to ask Destiny for hush money. Well, it wasn't just Dan Saltman, it was Dan Saltman, and it was Straight Array, the person who was pretending to be Pixie's friend throughout the whole thing, but you know, just putting it out there. He deleted the live versions and apparently also deleted the original downloads from the third-party tools. Him and his lawyers are extremely evasive about what happened. They can't be extremely evasive when a judge asks pointed question on the 19th. There are also artifacts that... This is... Fuck. Again... This could very well be true. The fact that this person's English is dodgy creates issues in my ability to believe that they've read through the court case in a comprehensive manner. Do you know what I mean? It worries me a little bit. Racism? A little bit, yeah. There are also artifacts that may be evidence of tampering with those files, and he stupidly waved around a piece of evidence his lawyer claimed didn't exist on a recent live stream. That is also part of the hearing. There's also missing metadata and a whole host of other smaller things. If there is enough evidence that he tried to delete evidence with the intent to deprive the woman suing him, he will be punished for this. If there is enough evidence that the data he deleted could have been useful for the woman suing him, the judge will order a cure. Even if there is not enough positive evidence for either, the judge may just discard his evidence and he will not be allowed to use it at trial or the above-mentioned summary judgment. Destiny's public defense on the transmission he has under oath admitted to is that he had implied consent. We know he's, at least this part's also true, we know the implied consent angle is like actually fucking idiotic. If anyone's buying this, they have like problems with their brain. And that she did it too. But neither is likely to be admitted in court. The first is barred by the statutes themselves, the second by rape shield laws. These are very unlikely to even be allowed in front of a jury. This is why it's only a defense he uses in public and not in court. And please, for the love of God, read what I actually wrote. It's not a defense of him. What he's been saying to his audience about his own court case is a completely different story than what I wrote. He's on an ongoing quest to dox and harass everyone who does what I just did, accurately describe his legal troubles. I mean, it's not the worst write-up that I've seen. I do not know which bits and bobs of it are inaccurate. But overall, Fiddy, I appreciate you sharing this. I'm sort of curious. I want to see if DGG is going to brigade this. Which odds are they might? We'll see. It'll be curious. They might still be too preoccupied with the Professor Dave video to give a fuck about a random 40 up dudes r/YouTube drama post. The post got locked, so wait, did it? Looks fine on my end. No, I think the post is fine. Wrong Destiny post. Well, the Dave one is a whole ass YouTube video, which I do not have the ability to watch today. I also did not realize that Professor Dave has almost 5 million subscribers. That is all right, shit. That's new. Why the fuck is his every other... 4,000 views, 170,000 views, 20,000 views, 150,000 views, 4,000 views, 4,000 views, 270,000 views, 17,000 views, 48,000 views, 2,000 views, 380,000 views, 4,000 views, 26,000 views, 300,000 views, 6,000 views, 600,000 views. What the fuck is that split? I've never seen one this big before. That's what she said. There is no she, Johnson. It's just you and me. And loneliness. Oh, that is a weird YouTube channel. Something to pay attention to next stream, I suppose. For the time being, let me introduce you to somebody very special.
I'm trying to stop Mexicans from breaking into these places and committing crimes.
It's not illegal to be Mexican. You're aware of this, right?
You know, I've had Mexicans threaten to cut off my...
A man on a blue bicycle claiming to be law enforcement drew deputies to an apartment complex in Florida. After witnesses identified the man as Steven, deputies soon discovered he thought he was ICE, but police thought otherwise.
Cool, I'm not here to hurt anyone.
One second.
What had happened was...
Hold on.
Okay.
1 second. First of all, you have a gun on you?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's crazy around here.
You're muted, I'm not speaking.
It's an open carry,
This channel is Buddy Cam Bust.
Florida.
Well, it's not open carry. It's you're allowed to have concealed, yes, but it's not open carry. Okay.
Florida's open carry.
Because I'm drinking.
Okay.
All right, basically there was a bunch of sirens, a Mexican ran into a place, and I locked the door, and that's it, okay? I just want to make sure there's not an illegal Mexican in there.
A what?
An illegal Mexican broke into one of the places. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. How's it going?
So explain to me this security of the nation thing.
No, I'm a patrol officer.
Can you go talk to them? Let me see your credits.
I just showed it to you. Listen, there's been a bunch of Mexicans breaking into these places, okay? I've had enough of that. I had a bunch of Mexicans. I even had to call him one time. Okay? Yes. He Plantation Park, okay? I'm a cool dude. I'm trying to stop Mexicans from breaking into these places and committing crimes. That's all.
He really does not like Mexicans breaking into places and doing things. He's very hung up on the Mexicans.
That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay? And all I'm trying to say is that there's a Mexican that's been breaking into that place.
Into a certain apartment?
Yes. Yes.
So how do you...
The door was unlocked.
Hold on. How do you have knowledge of this apartment was being broken into?
Because
you're saying this is a very highly popular...
Gang, there is a specific Mexican who keeps going into that specific apartment. What might we call that, you know? If we weren't related to Nick Shirley, how could you describe a behavior of a Mexican continuously being seen going in and out of an apartment? He tends to leave around 7 a.m. He's back around 4 p.m. Sometimes it's 5 p.m. and he's carrying 2 bags with him. It's what might that be, you know? What behavior could I be describing here?
Hispanic community.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, I mean, a lot of Hispanic people live in these apartments.
Okay. Well, there was no lock on the door, and there was a mattress sitting there wrapped up, ready for him to go. And then when I locked the door, a Mexican showed up, and then he was telling me he was going to kill me to break back in. And then I just locked the door and left. And all I was going to do was to see if he was there. I was going to come to the office and make sure that these people weren't letting Mexicans stay there. That's all I'm trying to do.
Well, first, it's not illegal to be Mexican. You're aware of this, right?
I know that.
Okay. I want to make sure that you and I are on the same page.
Okay.
Oh, the police officer is the sheriff's becoming aware in real time that he's talking to a proper fucking retard.
So you're saying that
All I'm trying to say is that the Mexican broke into an apartment and just make sure he's not in there. That's all I got. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say.
Why didn't you call 911?
Because it's just, you call 911, the police don't even show up.
Hey,
Call
Liz.
911
Oh, because they didn't show up one time. 3 times. Okay. All I'm trying to say is, man, I've had Mexicans threaten to cut off my. Okay, there's been multiple crazy stuff going on.
How do you know that he's Mexican?
Because I seen him. He came to the door and was trying to break in after I locked the door behind him. What they do is they don't have keys, okay? And what they do is they come in, but when they leave to go commit a crime, they can't lock the door. So all I did was I went and locked the door, closed the door. That's all I did.
Okay.
If he actually lived there, he can just go to the office and get a key, right?
Well, you said the door was open.
The door was wide open, yeah.
Walked up to the guy and said that he's a police officer and showed him a gun underneath his jacket. Said he wanted to go into the apartment to get the illegals out.
The door was open though.
To which apartment?
It's supposed to be an empty apartment that they're saying there might be squatters in. But it's supposed to be empty.
But he showed this guy the squatter's gun?
No, he said, I'm a police officer, and opened up his jacket and he saw that.
Illegal immigration, man.
What's that?
That's all I'm trying to do is stop illegal immigration.
But that's not your job,
What
brother.
a hero.
It's an American's job, right? It's America. We can do citizen's arrest.
Where are you collecting a paycheck from?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
I mean, I collect paychecks from.
Oh no, he got outed for being unemployed. Oh, he's an unemployed boyo looking for illegal Mexicans. God bless. Makes you wonder, has he applied to ICE and even they wouldn't take it? Or has it never dawned on him that that's an option for him?
Artist. I'm a designer, okay? And like I said, man, I'm not here to hurt you guys. I'm cool. I'm just trying to stop these Mexicans from crossing the border, committing a whole bunch of crimes against all these, tourists, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can we all run here?
I'm cool, dude. I'm not here to hurt no one. All I want to do is stop Mexicans from breaking in these places and these people letting Mexicans stay there. That's all I want to make sure.
They're allowed to stay here, man.
Not if you don't pay the rent, right? You just break in.
But that's not up to you. That's up to them. If they want to call us, they can call us. That's not up to you to go.
So explain to me your.
All I did was lock them out, man. That's all I did. Okay.
Explain to me your exact interaction, play by play. When you're driving by on your bicycle, you see.
No, what happened was I heard a bunch of crazy sirens.
Your sirens.
I heard sirens.
Was that on 535 here?
All through here, right? And I was like, hey, let me go ride my bike and see what's going on. Okay.
So you heard sirens.
There's a lack of patrol officers.
I'm trying to comprehend. Okay, you
no,
gotta slow down.
I got you.
So you heard sirens inside the complex, or on 535?
Just around here. I live right there at Plantation Park.
Okay.
So all I did was go for a bike ride.
So hold on. So from your apartment area, you heard sirens.
Oh, he
At that
absolutely
point,
does, people.
you
Yeah, it's
decide
the
to
guy's
go
fucking
and hop on your
mental.
bike and just patrol.
Yeah.
Okay.
He heard random sirens, he grabbed his gun, grabbed his bicycle, and went on to hunt fucking illegal Mexicans that he is determining are illegal Mexicans because they're brown.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't do that if you're mentally sound.
I no problem with that. Listen, I also enjoy riding bicycles.
Okay, yeah, I
So now,
love riding
okay.
bikes, dude.
So hold on. Listen, I'm trying to paint a picture here. Okay, you're at your house on Plantation Park. Here's some sirens. You decide to hop on your bicycle and go check out the area. Okay, I had that part. But then let's go to the next part.
I thought it was
and
just
then
racist before.
I just came here
It's-
riding through, and I noticed that
He's related to Nick Shirley, right? So it's not going to be just one thing.
there was a...
Pull your bicycle in the
yeah.
complex.
yeah,
Okay.
I rode right through here.
Okay. Now we're in the complex. Driving the bicycle.
Yeah, I'm riding the bicycle, and then all of a sudden, I noticed that there was a door open with a mattress wrapped up, and then there was no lock on the door. Okay.
But you could tell that from the road?
From the road, yeah, I was riding around. I seen it, and I was like, okay, let me
Hey,
make sure
yo,
there's
Johnson
not freaking 20
coming at us
Mexicans.
with them clips.
That's all I did. And then what happened was, I seen the Mexican showing up, and I was like, okay, I can tell he looked like a criminal, man. Okay.
Well, so You can tell the guy looked like a criminal.
What had happened was I closed the door. That's all I did. And what I wanted to do is I was coming back to check to make sure that there wasn't a bunch of Mexicans in here. I was going to come down here and say, hey, listen, you guys have a bunch of Mexicans living in there. That's all.
How old do you think he is? Do you mean this guy here? I would wager he is between 28 and 32. That'd be my guess.
I'm trying to say.
What do you reckon, Trudeau?
I'm not here to harm anyone.
Okay, rewind for me, okay?
That's it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're riding your bicycle. You see an open door.
Yeah.
I know the answer and it surprised me. Oh, how old is he?
With a mattress.
Wrapped up.
With plastic on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you went in.
Did you, Cheeto, double check the number you've just put in chat and tell me if you've like misclicked something? You mean this guy here, yes? The Nick Shirley's uncle, apparently. 47 years old? He's holy fuck. Hey, Amanax, how you doing, love? We have an uncle of Nick Shirley's who is insane and apparently 40... Bro looks good for 47. Yeah, absolutely.
And
I just pushed the mattress in and I closed the door.
So you pushed the mattress inside the apartment.
47.
And you closed the door.
Yep, that's it.
And then you came here to the leasing office?
No, it was at night. So I just came back today to make sure. I went up to the guy and I was gonna say, hey, listen, I want to make sure that there's not an illegal Mexican staying in there.
So this happened what time last night?
Airline is better than mine,
Amanax.
A couple nights ago, like 3 nights ago.
But first you said last night, now we're 2 nights.
No, it was 3 nights ago.
So today's Monday, Sunday, so say about Friday
like 3
night?
Nights ago.
About Friday night, you think?
For deputies, the next question was simple. What exactly made him believe he had a role in any of this?
Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. It's been a couple of days. I gave it a few days to make sure. I just wanted to make sure that there's not a bunch of illegal Mexicans staying in there. I'm not trying to harm anyone. I won't go around, patrolling like, what I'm saying, doing this again. I just want to make sure, man, we got so many illegal Mexicans crossing the border and committing crimes right now that it's ridiculous.
This is a real welfare queen right here, lads, ladies, and theys. This person can only survive of the goodwill of others. I mean, yeah, it's, he's an artist, okay? He's an artist.
Okay, and whenever I call, it's like, I called the police and these gentlemen showed up. There's not many cops, and then when I wanted to become a police officer, they told me it's going to take 3 to 4 months.
Rhymes with ladies. Yeah, but I read it in that second way that people just put. In my head, you were saying lads, ladies, and they dice. And I was thinking to myself, like, all right, bit phobic right off the bat. Like, you are racist, so, I suppose another sort of form of bigotry out there would not be unheard of in your case. However, at the same time, rather aggressive given the chat you're in, But it's, I live and let live. Live and let live.
Brother, I waited a year, all right, when I was a deputy in Virginia for processing, okay?
Okay.
Even after being in the job for 15 years, I applied here. I waited 7 to 8 months to get on, okay? So, listen, that's just how it works, man, okay? So,
I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to help fight crime. That's all. It's just really
Batman.
bad.
So, are you in the process now?
Yeah, what happened was I just finished that class. I started there, and then now I'm going to try to become a police officer.
What class is this? I don't understand.
Can you imagine this guy as a police officer? I'm sure that even their tests would not let him through, but can you imagine this guy as a police officer? The power dynamic, like, imagine somebody like this is doing a traffic stop, and you're the person he stopped. How the fuck do you communicate with someone like this? Like, this is the type of motherfucker that pulls you, that pulls your car to the side because you were driving whilst brown.
Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services.
It's a patrol officer. I can detain people.
This acknowledges that the above named person, Mr.
Yeah, toaster.
submitted an application for a Class D security license.
That's what I have. I have a Class D.
No, but here it says you submitted an application.
No, I passed the test. Look at the back. It's stamped by the city.
Well, I'm saying that they received your application
No, I passed the test.
on 2/11/25.
I passed the test. I can show you it.
But brother, this is not like you can't just go around and detaining people.
He passed the written test and he submitted an application. They gave him a receipt of submitting the application, and bro thinks he's Batman now.
All over the state of Florida, you know what I'm saying? With a Class D security license, like say you work at a bar, okay? And they hire you for security, all right?
Yeah.
While you're working for them, collecting a paycheck from them, if something happens, you can detain someone while law enforcement shows up, okay? You can't just drive around town and start detaining people and doing your own investigation.
Okay,
do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you have a Class D security license, you can do the job that they are hiring for on their property. It's like if at a bar, okay, you work the door in the front sidewalk. You can't be going out to the parking lot, man, and detaining cats out the parking
He's
lot.
47.
Yeah, I got you now.
Holy fuck. Do you know what? Good time to remind you of this, okay? You guys remember a couple of weeks ago when I covered Leaflet, right? Leaflet is in her early 40s as well. There's just a lot of insane 40-year-olds out there. Shit's crazy.
You can't be driving around town, man, being like damn Batman.
I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's dangerous. I know what you're saying, man.
The paperwork answered one question, but it raised several others. What deputies heard next only made the situation more unusual.
And you understand there's two different licenses, right? Security licenses?
Well, it's Class D and a Class G.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one do you have?
I have a Class D.
Okay, what can you carry armed with a Class D?
Well, I
don't think so.
Okay, no. Florida's open carry for any human.
Again, we already went there. It's not open carry.
Okay.
It's constitutional concealed carry. There's a difference.
Okay.
Okay. And if you're
He doesn't know what the
working as a
difference
security
is.
guard,
That's the crazy shit. I don't know if he knows what the difference is. Possibly
you have to have a special license
I'd be into that.
to carry a firearm while you're a security guard.
Class G.
Okay.
Okay,
And
well,
you put in for a Class D. So
Yeah,
that means you can't even have the gun when you're doing anything.
I got you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Class D is like the guys that work at Disney World.
I got you, man. Well, I see what you're saying, man.
Have you been to Disney?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Listen,
I know the level.
I'm saying
it's like a resource officer when you're in middle school, basically.
No, our resource officers are police officers.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, though.
No, what I'm saying is that Class
at the bottom of the totem pole.
But they are a licensed security guard, but none of them carry.
Yeah.
Okay. And also,
He doesn't even have the Class D.
They only conduct their job while on Disney property.
Yeah.
They can't go to 7-Eleven, something happens, and they can't hold someone. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable, man.
Off Disney property, it don't mean jack squat.
Yeah.
All right? You understand that?
Yeah, man.
Now,
I'll quit doing that. Okay.
Now,
What did he say?
I'll quit doing that. Okay.
I'll quit doing that shit.
What's going to happen is if you put cats in handcuffs, you're going to be in handcuffs.
Yeah, it's going to be a big old mess. I understand.
All right?
Yeah.
You have to...
For what it's worth, Florida's open carry ban was declared unconstitutional after this incident happened, unrelated, so effectively it is an open carry state now. It's Florida. It's just... that is a crazy place to live in.
Read all the...
I'm just going to get a job with Homeland Security, man.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm going to do.
If your job with them, then
I can do that type of stuff.
You do what you want.
Is this an old incident,
Listen,
Cheeto?
if you want to do a whole state, go to Texas, be a damn Texas Ranger, man.
I got you.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right? You want to do the whole state? Apply for the Florida Highway Patrol.
Okay.
Like, you mean this guy here?
Yeah.
We can only pull over cars in Orange County.
I got you, man.
Outside of Orange County, if I pull someone over, it's okay? I don't have jurisdiction outside
Okay, so it's from a little while ago. I randomly had this recommended to me, and I just got strong Nick Shirley vibes from this motherfucker.
Piece of paper, don't lie to go around as a damn vigilante, man.
I got you, bro.
Your hands scare me, man.
No, I'm sorry, I'm just wanting to...
Well, you got a gun on you, then...
No, I got you, dude.
Hey, put your hands up for a second. Where's your firearm?
It's right here in my lap.
All right, put your phone down.
All right, bro. Listen, bro, I'm not trying to do anything now.
Where's your
Yes,
firearm?
it is, Chino.
Bend your
Yes, it is, my
Hold on,
friend.
relax. Hold on, bro.
Where's your firearm?
Right here, man. Yeah.
All right, you want to grab
No,
that? for a
Ray,
second?
I did not.
Listen, bro, I'm cool, guys. I'm just trying to help people, man. That's all I got.
I don't know if it's more scary when there's a concealed carry and you don't even know someone has a weapon that can... well, the idea of concealed carry is just like don't start shit with somebody because they might have a weapon. Open carry, I think, is... I don't know. I would probably feel a lot more uneasy around people who open carry than people who conceal carry. Because anyone can conceal carry. People can conceal carry weapons here in Poland. Not firearms, to be clear. But like people walk around with knives and shit. But you don't think about it. And you're not trying to start any shit. So you're probably fine. But somebody walking around with a knife like in their hand is probably a lot more intimidating. Or like or in a visible place on their body.
Okay. I have a knife.
Yeah, I don't care.
What do you know what I'm saying, though? The charger. The knife's back there.
Okay. You don't have to be condescending, man.
No, I'm just saying, though, that I'm trying to help people, and it looks bad that, you know...
Well, you're going the whole wrong way.
I got you, bro. I'm new to this.
Well, when you took your cool security class, they tell you all that stuff.
Was the class online?
Yes, NIDA. Like I said, man, I'm not here to hurt no one, bro. I have the right to bear arms.
They
I'm,
usually
you know
call
what I'm saying?
Mexicans.
And I just want to go home. I live by
You gotta do it
myself,
correctly.
man. Okay, yes, sir.
No, leave everything down for a second.
Yeah, I want you near that knife.
But that's my gun, dude.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. I just want to go home, man.
Okay.
Please.
Well, you're saying when these kind of things happen, man, the process, like when I come to a scene, man, I can't, I don't, it's not like Cops, a TV show. We go ram, and then within a minute and a half of this commercial is done, bomb on scene for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a process.
I think it just depends on the place where you're carrying. You do not need to bring your gun to the ice cream store. Okay, so I'm not American, so you'll have to correct me if this is in fact a mistaken impression of what the American mind is like. But I'm thinking, as a European, when I leave home for work, I take my phone and I take my bag, which has my laptop inside of it, and then I drive my car to the office. And if for whatever reason along the way I stop at an ice cream store, I'm going to leave my bag in my car because it requires me to put it on, but my phone that's already in my pocket is coming into the store with me. If I was concealed carrying a gun, I wouldn't take the gun out of its concealed carry to leave it in the car so that I can go into the store. I would just have the gun on me always until I'm back home. Is that not how you guys function in America? Like, I'm under the impression that a gun for you lot is like a phone is for me. Like, you know, like in Europe, people whip out their phones and start recording. You lot take your gun out and just blam everyone, you know? Just fucking start blasting like Frank from It's Always Sunny. So I don't see how you could... If you've already made the decision to take that gun with you when you left the house, I'm assuming that gun's coming with you everywhere until you're back at the house. Is that not a reasonable assumption?
I feel like that you don't enjoy the process. You want done now. You know what I'm saying? You want to be qualified now. You want to fight crime now. And that's just not how things work.
What happened was, since I moved here, I've just been chased around by a bunch of goons, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been harassed, stalked. People try to, you know, it's just been wild, man. I live over at Plantation Park. I had to call him.
How long have you been at that residence?
6 months now.
And where were you before that?
Tampa.
You're in Tampa?
Yeah.
All right. So
20 years.
why'd
My
you move?
dad used to do the radios for the Tampa Police Department.
Why'd you move from Tampa to here?
I do design and I'm an artist.
Okay.
So I draw at the outlet mall.
Okay. So you're employed at the mall there?
Yeah.
Well, I asked you if you were employed, and you told me no.
Well, it's self-employed. It's not like I'm trying to get a job with Apex Security, and I'm waiting on the call. It's just I'm not like working for the.
Cheeto, can you do a spoiler for me again? Because I'm assuming that if you know about this case, then you know about this man. Did he end up getting a job at Apex Security? Or can we all rest easy?
Police department. I'm not working for Disney. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, like, now I know. I'm not going to be riding around being crazy. I'm 47 years old. I haven't hurt anyone yet. I'm just saying I'm cool.
The word "yet" scares me.
I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying. But I'm not saying I don't plan on hurting anyone. I'm here to defend myself. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, the reason why that Florida allowed, okay, us to carry guns concealed, okay, is for protection, okay?
Yes.
It didn't. Them changing that doesn't want us going in and checking out scenes, okay? If you see an open door, you call 911, okay? You don't just
We're not on 3 subbies out of 3. We're on 1 today. I think I might have forgotten to reset it. Consider the subbies goal to be at 1 out of 3, gang. So if we could get 2 more, that'd be very appreciated.
Open yourself up, okay, to get injured or to get in trouble or to shoot someone when you haven't been fully trained on when and when not to shoot. Okay.
Yes.
So you go there and some guy runs at you without a gun and you shoot him, you're going to go to jail for life.
I understand.
And they're going to throw away the damn key.
Yes, sir.
Because you weren't trained in when to shoot and when not to shoot. When to pull your gun, when not to pull your gun. Okay. If me and this deputy here pull a gun when we should be pulling it, we get in trouble, we lose our jobs, our family does not eat, okay? That's why we have constant training on this stuff. You can't just do an online course, and all of a sudden, you think that you're ready to fight some damn crime.
I got you.
That's why it takes a year to apply. That's why you're in the academy for 6-7 months, then another 3.5 months in-house training, and then another training for that. It's a year training before you even go out on your own. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it online, man. You're not prepared.
Yeah.
You're gonna get yourself hurt, someone else hurt.
Come on, Ritesh. You were born in 98, okay? You were born in the same year that I was. You and I both don't know what the fuck 67 means, okay? Don't pretend like we're cool and hip with the kids. Neither one of us knows what that means. And we're both afraid to ask at this point.
And also yourself put in jail. All right?
Yeah.
I mean, you need it.
It's going to leave home. It's going to go home.
No. You're allowed to carry the weapon. Okay.
Oh, shit. Never mind then.
But
I'm not going to be going around acting like that, man. Like
100%. No.
I got you, bro.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's just bad things going to happen.
I understand.
All right? Yeah. Now, if someone approaches you and they have a gun, blah, blah, or a knife or whatever, then for your safety, if they have a knife or a gun or whatever, then you can pull your concealed weapon. Okay?
I understand.
Now, what happened? You said talk about.
All I said was I was chasing a Mexican, man.
When?
No, I'm just saying that night. It was like 3 nights ago, and all I did was close the door. That's all I did, man. But I'm not trying to get back in there.
But brother.
Yeah.
Closing a door, and you talking about chasing a Mexican? Those are 2 different actions.
I know. I'm just saying, though, man.
So
I was riding around, man.
Okay, you're riding around.
I was riding around, and I rode through the neighborhood, and all I'm saying is, though, is that there was, it looked like a Mexican was breaking into the place, and I had closed the door. That's all I did. I just want my stuff. I just want to go home. It's over, man. I understand. I'm not going to go ride around.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
That's why
I still...
Hey, Steven.
We're 20 minutes into this. I still don't know what the fuck it is that he's actually done.
Can you go sit on that blue curb for me?
Yeah.
Uncertain of his employment status. Hopefully it's the same as it was in this video.
Okay. All right. It's on here.
I'm going to tell him what he was saying.
It's on here authorized to sign it? And
yeah, all these do, all managers.
Okay.
Yeah, all the way there. But O'Neill was asking me.
I'm hot right now.
Yeah. He was asking me what he was saying, but no, at no time did he actually. He just said he was a cop, and that he's investigating some guys for immigration. But at no time did he like flash his badge or a badge or flash a gun or anything.
What began with Stephen riding a blue bicycle through an apartment complex had become a much larger question of authority, responsibility, and where the line between them was drawn.
What's going on? My legs are. Yeah. My legs are hurting. He did say that I need access to that room to get the radio for my investigation. Okay. That's it. My work here is done.
Just a quick question. Is my phone still on the ground or is it?
No, everything's on the car.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, did one of y'all already attach a case number?
I don't know. Hey, I got it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Are you just doing a TPW right now?
Well, right now, yeah, but we gotta figure out what we're gonna.
I think it'll be a 10-15.
It's called a felony error. I'm pretty sure it's a felony to impersonate a police officer.
Looking for impersonating.
What you got going on here? I just lit up. Oh, you're charging it?
What?
I think it's going to be impersonating. Well, that's why I started having Joe ask. Yeah. So I think it will be. So whenever you're done with that, we can. Yeah. Garcia, stand up, Steven.
I don't think there's a specific
Put your
term
hands behind
for
your
it,
back.
no.
Why? Don't.
Hey, but relax.
No, I don't have anything, dude.
Well,
I didn't commit any crime.
You did.
What?
You impersonated a law enforcement officer.
No, I'm not.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. What's proof of that?
What's that?
What's the proof of that?
Then you told him that you're law enforcement and you want him to.
There's no proof of that.
Open the room.
Say that?
You did.
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, it's between you and the judge, man.
It's right on there. Listen, guys, you guys can't arrest me if there's no proof.
Listen.
Okay. Just let me go, man.
Listen,
All right, you believe that? All right.
The online course.
This is like holding it for your dad.
Yeah.
But like I said, now what did you guys arrested me for?
Person in LEO.
I did not impersonate an officer.
All right.
But I'm saying though, where's your proof?
Huh?
What?
What?
But where's your proof though, sir?
The person that told me that you did it.
But you can't just go word of mouth. That's just hearsay.
Okay. You believe that.
But I'm saying
you go with your online security course, and we'll go with that. I think it's the same thing.
He has no patience for him.
I didn't do
Love
anything.
to see it.
But there's nothing I've done. Why are you arresting me? I'm trying to. I'm supposed to call you guys that.
Yeah, you're supposed to call us.
No, I'm supposed to call you
We're
guys.
law enforcement officers. You are not a law enforcement officer.
I was just about to call you guys. I just showed up here.
All
I
right.
didn't even get a chance to call you.
All right.
You're right.
Hold on. You guys told me that I'm supposed to call you. Now I'm getting arrested.
You didn't call.
No, this is ridiculous. I was just about to call you.
Put it there.
What is that easy?
Mark and Craig, Hot Brothers at Law. We've been warning people, if you are working for an unlicensed dispensary, an illegal dispensary, and it gets raided, you need to shut the fuck up. If you shut the fuck up, you have a good chance that we can make the case go away. Case in point, 3 employees of an illegal shop were busted during a raid. 2 of them said, oh, I'm just volunteering here. The third guy, shut the fuck up. And the DA did not prosecute the guy who shut the fuck up. They can't prove what you were doing there. If you're a customer, patient, walked in to go to the bathroom, they don't know. You got to shut the fuck up, and it's Shut the Fuck Up Friday. So review the script. What do you say when the cop first pulls you over?
Why'd you pull me over?
And when he keeps asking questions?
Not discussing my day.
And they ask more questions?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
And if detained, what do you say?
I invoke the 5th.
And then what do? You
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up Friday. Never answer questions when the cops ask.
Have safe holidays.
That was very, he was close. He was close, that guy, wasn't he?
I'm just saying, I was just about to call you. Okay?
Shut the fuck up Friday.
Listen, man. You guys just, listen. You guys should just let me go and let me go home, man. This is bullshit. I'm just trying to the country. And all I'm doing is walk. I'm not trying to even patrol. I'm just an American citizen. Riding my bike around. Okay?
Good job. Okay. Listen.
That's it. All right. How can you arrest a cop? I don't understand. I'm not saying a cop.
Because you're not a cop.
I'm not saying
that's the problem.
I'm not a cop.
Sir, you can arrest cops. Cops do get arrested.
Okay, but
just because we're cops doesn't mean we don't get arrested.
You just screwed yourself by saying that, knucklehead.
All right.
What a fucking idiot.
Hang on right here.
Hold on, man. You guys are going.
You were.
I didn't say I was.
You said, how are you going to arrest a cop?
I don't know what to call myself.
You're a citizen. Call yourselves a citizen.
Oh, God. What a muppet.
Hey, Garcia, can we put him in your car real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run into the 7-Eleven.
Dude, I was gonna call you guys, man. Just let me go. This is bull. Please. Come on, man.
What?
I'm just trying to listen. I'm not trying to do anything.
Yeah, just come sit over there.
Make sure you got nothing on
Yep. See that cool flag? Lean on the cool flag.
But I'm a patrol officer, aren't I?
No.
No, you're a citizen
No, it
of the
says I'm
United
a
States of
patrol.
America.
I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm a patrol officer from. I went and got the stamp. I went and took the class and went down.
Oh,
Got the stamp from the
no.
Department of Agriculture, man.
Okay, it doesn't mean you're a security guard for the United States of America.
Okay, but I'm just
You're
saying.
a security guard if you're employed by a
But I didn't say I was even
company.
being a security guard here. I'm just riding my bike around, man.
You just said you're a patrol officer.
No, I'm a patrol officer, but that doesn't mean I was patrolling here.
Oh, what are you doing?
So I'm saying there's no reason for me to be arrested because I'm just riding my bike. Seriously, I'm not gonna hurt you guys.
Shirley, what are you doing?
If you guys want to take my gun, let me go. I don't give a man. I'm just riding my bike.
Have a seat, Free.
Hey, Neil. When you don't have him come out here and bring that pink paper.
What's that, Chris?
No, your statement form. He's come out now to read it. Hey, where's this guy at? Hey, brother, come here. Pull the paper out so you can read it. All right, everybody, listen up. Read that.
Trespassing warning. You are heavily warned that you are not authorized licensed.
They had to find a guy with the thickest Spanish accent available to read him that he's being banned from the place. Oh no. Oh, imagine what it must feel like for him.
Or invited to be this premise and may be arrested if you refuse to leave or return at any time in the future.
All right, you're all set. Thank you.
All right.
Basically, you can't come on the entire property ever again. If you ever turn property ever again, that you'll be arrested on the spot, okay? You understand? All right.
Stephen was taken to the Orange County Jail following his arrest at the apartment complex. He was charged with false personation of a law enforcement officer and later faced an additional burglary-related charge referenced in court proceedings. Deputies also issued a trespass warning prohibiting him from returning to the property. He was later released after a $1,000 bond was posted on his behalf. Court records later showed Stephen entered not guilty pleas to the charges. The case drew local media attention after the sheriff's office said he claimed to be a Homeland Security or ICE officer while investigating undocumented immigrants at the apartment complex.
Jesus, man. What a
We don't have him come out here.
fucking moron. Okay, shit. I'm running out of time, but I really, really want to see what this is about. Chido, you've watched these, right? Oh, there are English captions. If I put them up here at the top, is that going to be better for you guys, or is this going to be worse?
No i nie wątpię, proszę pana, wie pan, bo to trochę trzeba pracować na takiego. Co pan w ogóle odpier...
Wziąłem kluczyk.
A dlaczego pan go wziął? Oddaj go!
Nie, zadzwonię na policję teraz. Ale o co ci chodzi?
O Jacek mi kurwa chodzi.
O co ci chodzi?
Po mordzie coś dawno kurwa nie dostał? Ten dupę takie kurwa.
Przestań.
Ukradł pan klucz od mojego surona. On zamieści te filmiki na YouTubie.
No dobra, czyli możesz poruszać po drogach publicznych?
Siema. Poruszymy dzisiaj bardzo ważny temat, jakim jest niebezpieczna jazda niezarejestrowanymi motocyklami elektrycznymi.
Why doesn't he just become an ICE officer? The barrier for entry isn't high. That's what I was saying earlier, Ergi. Makes me wonder if he may be applied and even they wouldn't take him, or if he's so fucking stupid that... or if he's so fucking stupid that he genuinely doesn't know that's an option for him. Read it out loud. It switched to lots of people on mobile, so listening while doing other stuff. Yeah, true.
Poruszymy dzisiaj bardzo
Today
ważny temat,
we're going to
jakim jest
discuss a
niebezpieczna
very
jazda
important topic, the
niezarejestrowanymi
dangerous... Jesus, sorry. Hearing Polish and reading English at the same time is going to do things to my brain.
Surron, jakim jest niebezpieczna
The
jazda
dangerous
niezarejestrowanymi
riding of unregistered
motocyklami
electric
elektrycznymi typu
motorcycles like
Surron
Surron on
po
public
publicznych
roads.
drogach, chodnikach, drogach
Sidewalks,
dla
bike
rowerów
paths
i
and
jezdni.
Staniemy
roads.
gdzieś na przodzie i nagramy jak...
We'll stand somewhere in the front and record them going by. Okay, so these are, what are these, like... I'm guessing that these are bikes that you don't need to have a license to ride then, yes? That's going to be the reason why these are such a problem. They're riding them alongside a police truck?
Przyjeżdżają, git. O, ładnie, ładnie.
Okay, so that was a recording of somebody almost driving them into a person, okay.
6 dysek, 7. Pojadę sobie tutaj może. Jak on powiedział, że są tam.
On the sidewalk, okay.
Wiecie, fajna taka inicjatywa dla osób, które tutaj mieszkają.
Teraz pokażę wam ujęcie obywatelskie takiego suroniarza, a na koniec omówimy sobie całe zagadnienie.
Now I'll show you a citizen's perspective
Pokażę wam
on this
ujęcie
kind of
obywatelskie takiego suroniarza.
Suranist? We're going to call them Suranists, I think, because a Suran is the type of the moped, so a Suranist is fair enough. And at the end we'll discuss the whole
A na
issue.
koniec omówimy sobie całe zagadnienie. Zapraszam.
Okay, so they're just driving them on the sidewalk.
No pytanko, dlaczego mnie pan nagrał?
Kogo?
No nie, jak ja jadę na Suronie, co?
No lubię nagrywać.
Ale tu ja jakiś przeszkodziłem panu, jeszcze pana przecież puściliśmy, żeby pana...
O, bardzo uprzejme to było.
No to po co pan nagrywa?
They're asking why he's recording them, and he's saying that he likes recording people, and now he's asking, like, he just keeps asking why they're recording him. It's also, it's humorous that the teen driving that fucking moped has a cast on his right arm.
No dla satysfakcji.
I'm recording for satisfaction. I record all sorts of offences.
No poruszanie się niezarejestrowanym
Driving
nielegalnym
an unregistered illegal vehicle on a
po
public
drodze
road.
publicznej.
Jeszcze tablic nie ma, bo nie musi.
Aha, no dobrze, dobrze, no.
I nagrywa pan nieletnie osoby, tak?
No.
Aha, no to bardzo sobie. I to dla pana satysfakcja.
No, duża, no.
Duża. Aha, no to widzi pan. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Nie, to trochę żenujące.
Czemu?
Trochę żenujące. No nie ma tablic, może pan zdjęcia robić, nie ma.
No nie ma, no dobrze, no.
Okay, I can see that what they were talking about is the fact that Surans don't require, these mopeds don't require license plates. You can drive them around without license plate. So, oh, hold on, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. I have a very, very cool neighbor who is incredibly talkative. And when he gets going, it is pretty much impossible to stop him. Why did I say good morning? Dzień dobry means good day. It means good day. To be fair, people usually don't say dzień dobry wieczorem. You would say dobry wieczór. But it's not like the end of the world. Certified yapper. He really is. But he's a really cool dude. I really like him. As far as neighbors go, he's a really good neighbor as well because he knows a lot of like handyman shit. So whenever there's something around the house or something that like in the garden that needs doing or that I don't know how to do, I will hit him up and he like comes in with 74 different pieces of equipment needed for that one hyper specific niche task that I found for us for the weekend. And he's just crazy helpful. Very cool dude. Oh, Salty, I haven't even looked into any of that, bro.
Ile kosztował?
How much did it cost? A lot.
Ile?
How much?
Tyle, ile trzeba.
As much as you need? So, okay, so they don't want to answer how much it cost.
No, co to pana interesuje?
No jestem ciekaw, może też bym sobie taki kupił.
No i wątpię, proszę pana, wie pan, bo to trochę trzeba pracować na takiego.
Mogę obejrzeć?
Może pan.
Tak?
Oh, this is gonna be the Cheeto. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take the keys, isn't he? I can see what you meant when you were saying earlier that you don't like this new approach. I would heavily advise against this, especially if you're dealing with minors. Like they would. I don't know. I understand his frustration. Also, I don't know how much of a common knowledge this is, because this isn't even common knowledge here in Poland, but I think it's particularly important for you guys to know this as we watch these videos, especially if we're going to watch more of his videos in the future. The reason why this YouTuber guy is so fucking anal about people breaking the law the way they are, and particularly when they drive their shit on pavement, is because his wife was hit by a car whilst she was on the pavement because the guy parked on the pavement. And he drove into his wife. And so he has like a very personal sort of crusade that almost makes him zealous in how he goes about it. But it's like a net positive zealotry. I'm fine with it in principle. It just makes you extremely uncomfortable watching it. I feel you.
No oczywiście.
I see the comments.
O. Widzicie? No i już.
Co pan w ogóle odpierdala?
Wziąłem klucz.
Did he say dzwoń po tatę?
No i już.
Yes, he did. Oh, he said. Oh, he told him to call his dad.
Co pan w ogóle odpierdala?
Wziąłem kluczyk.
What the fuck are you talking about? I took the key. Why'd you take it? Give it back. Nope, I'm calling the police now. And what are you gonna do?
No i zobaczymy, no.
Na policję, że ukradł pan kluczyk od
Tak, no.
Okay, so
A
he's
wie pan,
calling
że
the
to jest
police,
kanie
yeah.
więcej niż 500 zł?
Niemożliwe.
No jak niemożliwe? No dzwoń do ojca i zobaczymy, co zrobię. No dzwoń na tę policję.
Did his wife survive? Yes, sorry, I should have specified that earlier on. His wife did survive. His wife appears in his YouTube videos every now and then. She's very aggro with people who do that shit. Which again, you know, I imagine I would be too if I was hit by a car.
Dzwonię.
To dzwoń.
Proszę czekać na zgłoszenie się operatora.
Ja mogę po zadzwonić. Zadzwoń. Nie, zadzwoń.
Dzień dobry. Chciałbym zgłosić, że ująłem obywatelsko człowieka poruszającego się po drodze publicznej niezarejestrowanym motocyklem nielegalnym przy ulicy Skoroszewskiej 5 w Warszawie.
Skoroszewska 5.
Tak?
Jak sama się poruszał?
Motocyklem elektrycznym.
Bez tablic, tak?
Bez tablic, tak?
Pan nazywa?
Maksym Szewczuk. Słucham, jeszcze raz?
Pan jest zwykłym przechodniem, czy
Tak, przechodniem.
pan telefonuje do narkotyka?
Tak.
Jedzie policja.
Dziękuję bardzo.
I didn't know those were electric. I'd be very interested in getting one. Just put license plates on them. Yeah, just put license plates on them so I can legally use them on a car. I didn't realize those were electric. That's actually quite cool. Except they use it illegally, which is fucking shit. But I didn't even know that these are a thing. Jesus, fucking technology be advancing when I'm not paying attention.
Do widzenia. Dobra. Zaraz przyjdę.
To niech pan stoi.
Zaraz przyjdę. Spokojnie, nigdzie wam nie ucieknę daleko. Zaraz przyjdę, spokojnie. Odstawię psa i przyjdę.
I don't think I'll have the time to go over it today, Fiddy, but
Mówiłem, że
I
nie
will.
ucieknę. Spokojnie.
I'll glance at it when I have a chance to. This sucks. He just took their property. It does suck, but if they're breaking the law by driving that in a way that he's just showed us earlier in the video, then I mean, at some point we're gonna have a conversation about what happens if they drive into someone. Okay, what did I say? I'm sorry. What did what say? This? 9:51 p.m.
Mówiłem, że nie ucieknę. No.
I said I wouldn't run away. Calm down.
Nie.
Give me back the keys.
Nie.
Nope.
Nie.
They're just asking him to give back the keys. Earlier he was saying that he's going to come back, but he wants to take his dog home. Gods is PM. No, in Poland we use military time, Chido. It's PM because it says 21. Do you know how here it says 21:51? That's 9 p.m. 51 minutes past. If this was 9 a.m., it would say 09:51. Gods is short of godzina, which means hour. So it's hour 21:51. We use military time in Poland. Oh no, that's Sociamanax. There's probably, I would say, if he was a regular person, I would be very apprehensive of that behavior. Given that he is a public YouTuber with a public name who people like know where he lives, as in like the police would be easily able to find him and he's recording this, I think it's a lesser sin, but I understand in principle why this is uncomfortable. They don't know that, the boys. I mean, no, I'm pretty sure they referred to him as Confitura earlier, right? Earlier in this video, they specifically called him that.
No tak wyszło, no.
If they don't know, then yeah.
Przez los, żeby takim czymś się zajmować?
Jak to?
Satysfakcję to pan daje, czy co?
Jaką satysfakcję? Nie, chodzi o...
Zrobił pan coś? Dzieckiem i mi zabrał pan klucz, nie powinien pan?
Dlaczego nie?
Ale nie, takie pytanie.
Now suddenly he's being like, oh well, I'm just a child and you took this from me and you shouldn't have done that. Well, I fucking hate people like this. And the worst part about it is that these are children. So like, if they're asking what makes him want to do this, if he told them that somebody who was doing what they're doing right now drove into his wife and hurt her, they would have no fucking mental capacity to understand that. To be fair, confitura is just a word for snitch. I can think of like 3 words that kids their age would have called them before they would say confitura, meaning snitch, and not the YouTuber specifically. Like this, Chido, is this better? No, hold on, now you don't see... There we go. Confident is snitch. They would just call him a 60. People their age would just call him 60.
Zrobił pan coś, że pan to zrobił?
Nie.
Przecież jeszcze pana przepuścił.
No, różny mam.
Jeszcze pana przepuścił przy tym przejściu, że i ten.
No bardzo grzecznie, bardzo dziękuję.
Ja na przykład nie widzę problemu, dlaczego pan go zabrał.
No, ja
they're arguing, they're asking like, why did you take the keys from us, what's the
niebezpieczne
problem?
jeździć czymś takim po chodnikach, po drogach dla rowerów, po
He's saying it's
jezdni.
dangerous to drive this.
Z dużą prędkością?
Tak.
Jaką dużą prędkością?
No wystarczająco dużą, żeby zrobić komuś krzywdę w razie wypadku.
20 na godzinę.
I was a kid doing shit that got police called on them by an adult. You can just talk to them. I stopped doing what I was doing after a simple talk. I think that's fair. And if he wanted to pursue that angle, I'd be fine with it as well. So when I was being a shithead kid and I was confronted by an adult, I was always immediately apologetic instead of telling them that they're a pathetic bum who can't afford as cool of a moped as mine and that they should get a job. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably a little bit of like a shithead on shithead violence happening here.
Nie wiem ile jechaliście. Ja nie wiem, no nie mierzę. Nie możesz.
Nie było nikogo na chodniku.
Nie możesz.
They're arguing that there was nobody around them and they weren't causing any dangers, and he's arguing that, and he's arguing that they were going fast enough to cause a potential accident, and now they're arguing over their dad buying them a moped.
Powiedziałem starzy, powiedziałem, użyłem takiego luźnego określenia. Rodzice, dobrze. Rodzice ci kupili?
Nie moi.
A czyje?
Moje. Ale komu pan
tak?
No?
Rodzice ci kupili?
Rodzice.
I nie powiedzieli ci, że nie wolno czymś takim jeździć?
Ja dopiero kupiłem.
No wiem, widziałem już z tydzień temu, z 2 tygodnie temu.
Tutaj dużo osób takich ma.
Tak? No to pechowo.
I don't get why do they not just have what legal fuckery is happening that these are being legally sold and legally purchased, and they can go 70 miles an hour, 70 kilometers an hour, but they don't have a license plate? Hold on, how expensive are these? Surron Hyper-B, 15,000 złotych. Surron Storm B 2023 ABS, 35,000 on a sale from 52,000. It's pretty expensive. Bizarre. Just bizarre.
Wszyscy mają takie zielone, ładne? Bo widziałem tylko ten zielony.
Są wypożyczalnie, nie ma wielu.
I will skip ahead until presumably the police gets there. They buy a żabka. This is a historic. The żabkas are very cool. Would you believe it, Chad, that Lou earlier today said she doesn't know what a żabka is? What the fuck, man? Okay, is he? I think he might be calling the police again.
Dzień dobry, zgłaszałem jakiś czas temu ujęcie obywatelskie. Zostałem zaatakowany gazem i fizycznie na Skoroszewskiej 5 w Warszawie. Bardzo proszę o...
Okay, hold on. He was attacked with a tear gas?
Okej.
Guys are partying.
O co ci chodzi?
Po mordzie coś dawno kurwa.
To ja. To ja. Ale o co ci chodzi?
O jak ten chodzi?
O co ci chodzi?
Po mordzie coś dawno kurwa nie dostał?
No nie dostał.
Someone's charging him. I wonder if that's the parent. I wonder if that's the dad. That's a great example to give.
A zajęć ci w pysk?
Nie, dziękuję.
Oddawać te kluczyki.
Nie, czekamy na policję.
Oh, yeah, okay, so the dad came in with the pepper spray and he pepper sprayed him. Ooh, that's a proper... There should be proper legal consequences to this. Oh yeah, that's assault. That's yep, jebany patus. That's not only is that assault, but I do hope that the police actually fucking get there and do something with this.
Przestań.
Oh, that's gonna be that's. I'm very glad he's recording all of this. Okay, so he's calling the police again.
Dzień dobry, zgłaszałem jakiś czas temu ujęcie obywatelskie. Zostałem zaatakowany gazem i fizycznie na Skoroszewskiej 5 w Warszawie. Bardzo proszę o ponaglenie
And he's asking to expedite the police intervention.
Zgłoszenie zostało przekazane na policję. My nie mamy wiedzy o czasie oczekiwania na policję, bo nie jesteśmy policją.
Czy może pani wykonać powtórny telefon, bo zostałem zaatakowany?
Can you call the police again? I was attacked. The operator's saying that the operator's saying that it's an active that she's already reported it and she has no way to tell him when the police is going to get there. But I feel like he should expedite it when he's reporting that he got physically attacked.
Obawiam o swoje zdrowie, proszę pana.
The best thing is that he didn't even get the keys. No, of course he didn't. That was a fucking animal.
Pani.
Ja rozumiem, na miejsce zawsze przyjeżdża pierwsza wolna załoga.
Dobrze, dziękuję.
Nie przyjechała, to znaczy, że nie ma wolnej załogi.
Dobrze, dziękuję.
Dziękuję.
It's a bit yikes. I feel you, Amanex. No, I genuinely feel you. I want to know what the fuck happened here. I want to know how this ended, I mean.
To.
Tak się zapytam,
No.
dlaczego pan zabrał ten kluczyk?
Jak to? Dlaczego?
Dlaczego?
A co to pana interesuje?
Widziałem całe zdarzenie, jak dostał pan gazem, widziałem jak
No.
I tak jestem ciekawy po prostu.
Dlaczego? Bo...
Jestem ciekawy, no.
Somebody walked in and is asking him why did he I love this. I hate people so much. It's indescribable how much I would fucking beat this nation with a stick. Holy shit. The guy just walked into the store and he's asking him, like, why'd you take the keys? Which is a reasonable question in and of itself. I've got no issues there. But now he's about to say, at least going by the captions, I know that you're Confitura, the YouTuber, and I don't consent to being recorded. Retard, you're in a public place. There is no consent to being recorded when you're in public. If you don't want to be, I understand why it's not pleasant to be recorded. But if you're in public and you don't want to be recorded, leave the public.
Że pan jest konfiturą, pan to nagrywa, ja się nie zgadzam na wizerunek.
Oczywiście. Ująłem obywatelsko ludzi, którzy popełniają wykroczenie.
A co oni zrobili?
Pędzili na motocyklu elektrycznym po chodniku z dużą prędkością. Mam do tego pełne prawo. Oni nie mają...
Ja tylko się pytam po prostu...
Does GDPR not have that? There are bits and bobs around GDPR, but the problem is that you can't see somebody with a camera, walk up to somebody with a camera and tell him that, like, oh, I don't consent to being recorded. He will blur, he always blurs faces when he puts it on his YouTube. But like, if the police was to come around and if he has the legal right to show the full unblurred recording to the police, to the courts, and if there were to be public proceedings from this, these people have no expectation of privacy in a public area. Like, it's just... Sorry, I should clarify. I'm assuming you know who this is. You don't know who this is. This is the first time I'm showing you. I'm just heated because I fucking hate people. Not like this guy here. I hate people like that father who came by. He always blurs faces when he uploads his YouTube videos. He was physically attacked by people and he still blurs their faces. He doesn't show faces on his YouTube. So when they say that, like, oh, they don't consent to being recorded, like, you're saying nothing.
Co,
Podjechali do mnie.
Nie pytam z żalem do pana, tylko pytam się,
Oczywiście.
co zrobili.
Podjechali.
Pan dostał gazem, widziałem, a oni czekają Chciałbym się dowiedzieć po prostu, o co chodzi.
No to właśnie panu mówię. Podjechali do mnie, bo nagrałem ich z daleka, zaczęli rozmowę. Ja wyjąłem im kluczyki, zadzwoniłem od razu po policję no i teraz w oczekiwaniu na policję przyszedł ten pan i spsikał mnie gazem.
No to też widziałem.
No i to wszystko.
To nie mogą jeździć po chodniku z...
W ogóle nie mogą tym jeździć.
Jak to?
No jak to jak?
To podstawa prawna, że nie można jeździć po chodniku.
To jest motocykl elektryczny, nie hulajnoga.
Z motocyklem nie można jeździć.
No tak jak zwykłym motocyklem nie można jeździć, tak ten jest
They're
dodatkowo
having a back and forth about
niezarejestrowany
the
i w
fact
ogóle
that
się
they
nie
don't
może
have the
poruszać po
legal
drogach.
rights to drive that on the sidewalk, on the pavement.
To co oni tu mają.
The guy asking him a question was under the impression that it's more like a scooter, and he's clarifying it's not. It's like in the same category as an electric bike, not a bicycle, a bike, right? Like, you know, vroom vroom, quick.
Tak.
No to elektrycznym można.
Nie można.
Nie może?
Nie.
A jest jakaś podstawa prawna?
No tak, oczywiście. Ma pan prawo o ruchu drogowym, które mówi o tym, czym można jeździć po drogach publicznych, chodnikach i tak dalej. Motocyklem nie można. Może pan spalinowym motocyklem jeździć po chodniku?
Ale to do pewnych kilowatów można przecież.
Nie.
Nie? No, ja jestem ciekawy, aż zostanę, powiem panu.
A jest ten gość tam dalej?
Proszę?
Jest ten gość tam dalej?
Nie, ten gościa nie ma tego dalej, ale ja jestem ciekawy, bo chcę się dowiedzieć o policji.
Okej.
Wydaje mi się, że też...
I don't know if I'm the only one, but seeing Patus on a video like this gives me massive motivation to hit the gym. Yeah, so you can beat the fuck out of someone like that if they attack you. Yeah, I understand that 100%, Marak. I'm genuinely with you.
Znacie tego gościa?
Nie wiem, my też się zdziwiliśmy, myśleliśmy, że też dostaniemy. Jak pan poszedł z psem wtedy, to on do nas podszedł i powiedzieliśmy mu, że kluczyki zabrał i tak dalej. I to jest chyba on, ale nie wiem.
Co on?
No to jest ten, co chyba się zgadza z chwilą, nie? To jest ten, co wcześniej chyba przychodzi.
They're saying they don't know who that was. Was that dude carrying a spear? What is going on in Poland? The fuck is he carrying?
O cóż.
It's not a spear I'm shitposting. What I think it was is one of those things that you hang your curtains on.
Mówił pan, że mógł pójść.
Czemu?
Tak z ludzkiej, czystej po prostu, nie?
The guy in the shirt is now telling him that because of human decency he should just let it go. After being assaulted he should let it go. No, now's all the more reason to wait for police.
Nie wiem.
Co dzieci chcą? Czekamy aż kogoś rozjadą na chodniku? Potrącą panu dziecko na tym chodniku?
Zjechać przy 15 na godzinę, przecież cię przepuściłem,
He said 15 kilometers an hour, not 30 miles per hour. I don't know why the captions are not only changing the number, but the measurement as well. That was bizarre. He's arguing that he's not going to let go of it because they might cause an accident, and they're saying that they wouldn't cause an accident because they're going too slow. It's the typical back and forth they'd expect.
Jasne.
Z tymi żałosnym, co ty robisz.
Tak.
No, jak to wygląda? Jesteś wielką mojego ojca, a robisz, zachowujesz się jak 12 lat stary.
Who is patus? It's a Polish word for somebody who's acting like a fucking ape. Like an aggressive alcoholic, you'd call them a patus. It comes from pathologia, which is like pathology. It used to be like a point of descriptor for people with low income who have a lot of like domestic issues. But nowadays it's not really to do with your economic status. It's more to do with you just acting like a fucking animal. You just call them a patus and you move on. Yeah, but Ergi, doesn't that sound silly to you? Like, doesn't the notion that you can't record in public sound bizarre? I much prefer our version.
Za ile będzie policja?
Nie wiem.
A zadzwonił pan?
Dzwoniłem.
Co powiedzieli?
Że nie mogą mi powiedzieć.
Aha, nie mogę panu powiedzieć, ale pan mi odda ten kluczyk, bo pan nie może mi go zabrać.
Okej. Oddam go policji.
They're asking when the police are going to arrive, and he's saying that they're not telling him. It is now 10:56 p.m., so it's an hour later.
Była pikołka. Znaczy mnie pan, weźmie pan, ale pan będziemy na Instagramie?
Na Instagramie nie.
Znaczy mnie pan, weźmie pan więcej wyświetleń. Na YouTube? YouTube?
Nie, na YouTubie no.
A na TikToku?
Nie, raczej.
Oznaczy mnie pan? Weźmie pan więcej wyświetleń.
Nie.
Gwarantuję.
Nie.
No, ale
nie potrzebuję więcej wyświetleń. Ja mam mnóstwo wyświetleń, ja nie potrzebuję więcej.
Nie, tam, ale wyzywają koło.
Nie.
Nie, no tak, ja widziałem. Nie boli to pana?
Co?
Że pana wyzywają?
Nie, to nie ma żadnego znaczenia.
Coś tam mówili, że pan...
Jak będziecie 2 razy starsi, to będziecie wiedzieli, że nie ma to żadnego znaczenia. Co o was mówią.
Ja słyszałem coś... A z jakiego powodu ich pan zabrał?
Does the police arrive at any point? Or is it just Peanut Gallery coming by and asking why he took the keys from them? Let me guess, this one's going to be another case of somebody asking why he took the keys. I mean, on one hand, I'm kind of happy that people are asking, right? I feel like you're seeing a bunch of underage people and some adult around them who's taken their property. It's probably quite good that you feel the need to be a bit inquisitive to try and figure out perhaps if those kids aren't being taken advantage of or whatever, right? It's probably a good thing, actually. Okay, so it's midnight now, so it's 3 hours later.
No to co, jakiś losowy gość to był?
Oddaje pan klucz od tego surona?
Jak to? Nie, no czekamy
Dobry
na...
wieczór. Ukradł pan klucz od mojego surona, od mojego
Nie.
sprzętu. Pytam się, czy pan oddaje.
Czekam na policję, proszę pani.
Świetnie, za ile...
She walked up and she asked if he's going to give the keys back. He's saying no, he's waiting for the police, and she's asking when the police are going to arrive.
To będzie policja?
Nie wiem, no już 2 godziny
2
czekamy.
godziny. Ja jadę na komisariat w tym momencie zgłosić napaść na dziecko nieletnie i kradzież. Dziękuję.
Ale to jak się pani boi o dziecko, to pani zabierze dziecko.
Oh no! She said that she's gonna go directly to the police station to report that he's assaulted a minor. And he's saying that if she's worried about her son, she should take him with her. And she did. She did just leave the son there and walk off. Oh no, she's coming back now.
Ja tu cały czas krążę.
Jak to?
Tak to, po prostu.
No dobrze.
Czekałam na policję, teraz jadę i ja załatwię.
Okay, there we go. The police is here.
Masz jakieś, czy nie?
Nie.
Dzień dobry. Pan tutaj zgłaszał?
Zgłaszałem.
Sierżant komenda stołeczna policji.
Dzień dobry.
Interwencja jest nagrywana. Jakiś dokument mogę prosić do kontroli?
M-Obywatel albo PESEL.
Co się stało ogólnie?
No tak, wracałem z psem ze spaceru, gdy zauważyłem, że przemknęło obok mnie
So the police is
dwóch,
asking what's happened, and he's describing that he was walking his dog whilst he saw 2 people zoom past him on the illegal motorbike.
chłopaków na tym motocyklu.
Or on the motorbike, he's not saying illegal.
Przeszedłem przez ulicę,
He crossed the street, he recorded them from a distance,
Muszę sobie
continuing
jadą
his journey.
No i gdy tutaj szedłem
And as
dalej,
he continued walking home by the intersection,
najpierw dogoniło mnie dwóch
they have
chłopaków na
caught up
hulajnodze
to him.
elektrycznej, którzy się pytali,
They asked why he's
czy
recording them and
nagrywałem
why.
i dlaczego to robiłem. No i po chwili przyjechali
And a moment
kolejni
later,
dwaj
2
na
more
tym
guys on the same
motocyklu,
motorcycle arrived,
których wcześniej widziałem,
both
czy
of
których
whom I
wcześniej
had seen
nagrałem,
earlier, or who I've recorded earlier, I should say.
podobnie. No i wywiązała się jakaś krótka rozmowa.
Saying that a brief conversation ensued.
Ja uważam, że nie wolno im się czymś takim
I
poruszać,
believe that
zwłaszcza
they
po
should not
chodnikach,
be
zwłaszcza
allowed
dużymi
to drive something like this, especially at high speeds on
prędkościami.
sidewalks.
Jest to nielegalne i
It is
jest to
illegal
ostatnio
and it is a
plaga w
recent
Warszawie,
plague
więc
in
wyjąłem im
Warsaw.
kluczyk
So
i
I
od
took the
razu
key out from the motorbike and I immediately called 911.
zadzwoniłem na numer alarmowy. Powiedziałem, że czekamy na policję.
I told them we're waiting for the police.
Poszedłem na chwilę do domu odstawić psa, ale natychmiast tutaj wróciłem.
I went home to drop
Wróciłem
off the
i
dog. I came back
byłem tutaj
immediately.
jakieś
I
dosłownie, nie wiem,
returned. I was
3
here for
minuty.
maybe 3
To pojawił
minutes.
się jakiś mężczyzna,
And
który tu
some
przyjechał
man walked
samochodem.
up here, threatened me, and then sprayed me with tear gas.
I groził mi i spryskał mnie gazem.
Czyli jeszcze jakaś osoba inna miała...
Tak, przyjechała jeszcze jedna
The police
osoba,
officer
która
asking
mnie
if there was another
zaatakowała
party.
tu
He's
w tym
saying yes, there was
miejscu.
another person who attacked him right here.
To było około
It was around 9:40 p.m.
21:40 powiedzmy. Ja wtedy ponowiłem telefon na numer
He's
alarmowy.
saying that he called the emergency number again.
Jakby
What was the language got auto-translated? My M-Obywatel or PESEL. He's been asked for a document to prove his identity, and he's saying that he can give them his national insurance number, or he can use M-Obywatel. That is an app that we have here in Poland, Chido, on our phone, and it has all of your legal documents on it. So like my M-Obywatel will have my ID and my driver's license. I'm not sure if it has my passport on there as well. I haven't used that in a while. But like the idea is if you put them there. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's how that works, because I put my driver's license there. The idea is basically that you don't have to have those documents with you. As long as you've got your phone, you will be able to show those documents to the police. So like if you're stopped by, let's say that there's a traffic inspection and they're asking for your driver's license, you can just open M-Obywatel and you can show them your driver's license immediately on that without needing the physical document with you. Poland using the 2 computers well, I see. M-Obywatel is actually really, really good. It's a very fucking good app, and we can use it to sign any like legal documents. So like whenever I'm doing my taxes or anything like that, I can just use M-Obywatel to sign for it, and I don't have to go to the actual... I don't have to go anywhere physically. I don't have to leave my house. It's very good. M-Obywatel is genuinely really good. It's like a genuine marvel of Polish IT.
Kazanie do policji, że zostałem zaatakowany, że nie wiem, co się dalej wydarzy. No to było 2 godziny temu. Także na szczęście nikt mnie nie ganiał z nożem, więc...
He's complaining a little bit in a tongue-in-cheek, saying that it was 2 hours ago that he called again, saying that he was attacked, and he's happy that nobody was chasing him with a knife, because he wouldn't have been able to keep escaping for 2 hours.
O tyle dobrze. I ten mężczyzna sobie stąd odszedł.
And then that man left.
Nie wiem, jaki miał numer rejestracyjny tego samochodu. Tu jest monitoring na pewno i tak dalej. Ja nie wiem, czy mam teraz więcej o tym opowiadać, czy muszę to zgłosić sobie osobno. Nie wiem, jakie są procedury.
Na komendzie rejonowej tak naprawdę.
No, tak myślałem. No i tyle, no i czekaliśmy tutaj.
A
Czekaliśmy.
o której pan widział, jak ci chłopcy jechali ten motocyklem?
Już mówię.
No, zaraz.
No już.
Tell me what time did you see the boys riding the motorcycle, and he's gonna look at the specific recording, and he's gonna have the hour there.
O 21:42.
Does M stand for mój or mobile or a third thing? I don't know what it stands for actually, Chido.
Ten chłopak, który teraz stoi, mówił, że prowadził. Ja nie jestem pewien, kto wtedy prowadził, ale jednocześnie on później tutaj podjechał pod samo to
It might not have a it might not have a full version actually. This happened in Poland a few times where there's like a letter to a letter that really looks like an abbreviation and then it just isn't one.
Skrzyżowanie, więc jakby nadal jechał
na... miejscu, tak? Tu poruszać
tutaj tym, wzdłuż drogi publicznej.
Okej, dobra. Jeszcze jedno pytanie, on pan nagrywa?
Tak.
Dobrze, tylko informuję,
oczywiście.
że na
oczywiście.
Zaraz podejdę jeszcze do pana.
Oczywiście, dziękuję.
Cool police officer, it would seem.
Przepraszam, ale dlaczego ten człowiek nas nagrywa? Ja sobie nie życzę.
Ma prawo nagrywać.
Ale on powiedział, że on zamieści te filmiki na YouTubie.
Znaczy bez wyrażenia zgody nie może użyć.
Jeżeli ja to gdzieś zobaczę, no to panowie będą mieli więcej roboty z zajęciem się panem.
Oczywiście, dobrze.
Niech pan spróbuje, naprawdę. Ja wiem, z czego pan żyje, z utrudniania życia ludziom w ogóle, ale jeżeli moje dziecko pojawi się na jakimś profilu, to...
Wie pani co, no na razie pani dziecko stanowi zagrożenie dla innych osób.
Pan stanowi zagrożenie dla innych i na to skończy.
Pan podszedł do mnie z psem bez kogońca.
Jesus, I don't like people like this. I don't like people like this, and I don't know how to deal with people like this, and my mum is exactly like this. I could fucking stab someone to death, and she would find a way to fucking walk up to somebody confronting me for stabbing someone else to death, and she'd find a way to blame the other person for what they're doing to her son. I don't know how to deal with people like this.
No, motocyklem jeżdżamy po chodnikach nieletnich. To jest prawa jazdy, to jest rejestracji.
A to spalinowe jest?
Nie, elektryczne. No to można 70 na godzinę. Albo lepiej.
Skoro oni mogą nas nagrywać, no to my też.
It looks like she gave up quite quickly. They're just below 70 IQ, I guess. It's not even that. It's she's overprotective and she's very like whatever the opposite of being able to look at things objectively would be. That's what she's gonna be.
Tylko maleko? Dobra, możesz wyjść chwilę? Czyli nie ruszy
Jak pan naciśnie manetkę w tą stronę, to ruszy.
Ruszy?
Ruszy.
Tu jak się przychodzi na nie z panem rozmawia pan policjant.
Yeah, they're trying to figure. The police officers are trying to figure out how that works.
Nawet nie było przy tej sytuacji. Właśnie. To nie wiem, po co powiedzieć.
Przyszedłem dotowarzyszyć mojemu koledze, który został tu zaatakowany.
Zaatakowany?
Tak, a nie został zaatakowany.
14-letnie dziecko, przepraszam?
Nie, proszę pani, został
Moje
zaatakowany przez obcą osobę i popsikany po bardzo, więc
te dyskusje są naprawdę zbędne. Pan jest kim?
Pani zaczęła.
Postronna osoba, to może powinien
Ja znam tego
Dobra, ale to nie ma potrzeby na...
The police officer's trying to de-escalate the situation. The mother's being a dipshit, and it looks like somebody came in to provide emotional and possibly physical support to the YouTuber guy.
Dobra, prosiłbym, pana też bym
oczywiście,
prosił.
Tak. Ja nie mam potrzeby
The police officer's being cool. The police officer's doing a good job. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Props to that guy, whoever he is.
Chwileczkę, proszę.
Przestały działać. 8 kW to.
To dużo?
Co?
To dużo?
No, I feel you, Marak. I feel you.
15 koni?
Nawet plus 70 tym, po odblokowaniu praktycznie maksymalna, no ten jest odblokowany.
Light B L1,
tak.
Surron.
L1E, no.
Ma homologację, więc może wyjechać, tak?
They're just checking the specs of the bike, and they're saying that he can go up to 70 kilometers an hour.
Tylko, że
Musi być zarejestrowany, żeby móc wyjechać na drogę publiczną.
i wtedy nim mógłby jeździć.
Jest homologacja drogowa.
Oh, and it looks like they're checking that these can be used on the road, but they have to be registered to be used on the road.
Tak, na pewno ją tu ma z generator.
A motorowe to co powinien mieć?
No nie.
Okay, I want to get back to what I want to see.
Podobne to nie jest.
It's okay. So the police officer's saying, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a bicycle.
Jest używane jako motorowe.
No, a motorowe to co powinien mieć?
No.
Co powinien mieć?
Oh yeah. The kids are saying it's a moped, and the police officer saying, well, what should a moped have then? Oh, this is not going to be good for him, is it?
No, jakieś zamontowane elementy na przykład?
Ogólnie z homologacją, surą, który jest z homologacją do jeżdżenia po ulicach, to oczywiście, że potrzebuje. Dlatego jest homologacją, a to jest surą bez homologacją, nie potrzebuje, to jest pod offroad.
So they're saying that because it's an off-road Surin and not one for road use, it doesn't need to have a license plate. But I think their understanding of off-road is that they can drive it on the pavement. But he also recorded them driving on the road earlier.
Czyli pojazdy po lesie.
Parents should still allow their kids to face consequences. Kids can and should, in cases like that, talk to the cops without their mother speaking for them. Yeah, absolutely. But it looks like, to be fair, they are having that back and forth. We're just going to see where it gets.
Nie.
Pojazd po lesie.
Po lesie to nie, ale po jakiejś offroad, po jakichś górkach.
No dobra, czyli możesz się poruszać po drogach publicznych?
No ogólnie nie, no ale jakoś no muszę wrócić. Ja to odbiorę rzeczoną.
Znaczy się jest w naszej dyspozycji, musimy przekazać osobie, opiekunowi, prawda? Czyli mama, tata, bądź opiekun. Więc musi zadzwonić po mamę, tatę.
Okay, so one of the kids has to call the legal guardian because the legal guardian's not there. The other lady's saying that she can take him home, and the police officer's saying no, it has to be a legal guardian.
Zostaje przekazane.
Interpreting off-roaders on the pavement is so dumb. Well, the kid also had a secondary argument, which is that he said that, like, yeah, he's only allowed to drive it off-road, but he has to take it home somehow.
Tak.
I powiedzieć, że moja mama wiem.
Trzeba tutaj przyjść, bo wypełni oświadczenie. Odebrać się.
O, jeszcze. Dobra, jest.
Dzięki.
The police officer is telling the lady that this case is going to go to court because your son is... Hold on. I don't understand what he's saying, and there are no captions.
Dodatkowo zostanie skierowany wniosek do ubezpieczeniowego funduszu gwarancyjnego.
The insurance guarantee fund. It sounds okay. This isn't a bicycle. Okay, so they're in trouble, but I don't hear what the police officers are saying. There's no captions. If I could at least hear them, I could translate for you myself, but I cannot hear them. Weirdly good cops, good at their jobs. I don't know if they're good people. Again, this is purely subjective, and as such, I understand that this will have no bearing on the sort of broader discourse that we also have to face here in Poland. But I have, as of yet, not had any unpleasant interactions with police here in Poland, and I've had 2 separate interactions with police here in Poland. Both times it was perfectly candid, perfectly fine. They were just doing their job. There were no issues. But again, this is just one man's sort of lived experience.
I powinien być zarejestrowany. Moc jest, nie ma pedałów, więc nie jest to definicją roweru. To co podniosą.
No może to się poruszyć
I 4 kW ma, czyli tyle ile motorowe. Jest to.
Dobrze, to ja przy okazji mogę zgłosić napaść na dziecko i kradzież do panów.
Znaczy to było ujęcie.
To nie było.
She's asking if she can report assaulting her child, and the police officer saying that he didn't assault the child, he did a citizen's arrest.
Ujęcie. To była napaść na moje dziecko i kradzież mienia. Można jak pijanego kierowcę zatrzymać, to jest zatrzymanie.
She's saying that you can stop a drunk driver, but you can't stop her son. Okay, This, you know, I'm with her. I'm with her. That makes perfect sense. If somebody's driving drunk, you can stop them. If it's her son, though, not so much. Yeah, that's if I was writing legal code, that's how I would do it too, you know. Nie wiem, jak to napisać po angielsku, więc ci dam do przetłumaczenia. Chłop z działu prewencji, wzywanie do spraw drogowych to bezmózgie, że szkoda słów. Dopiero jak drogówka przyjedzie, to jest git w takich sytuacjach. No ale ci tutaj to jest drogówka, czy kto to jest? Bo on się jako sierżant przedstawił, więc sierżant to zgaduje, że to jest jakaś wyższa po prostu pozycja niż zwykły policjant, tak? Czy oni wszyscy są sierżantami? Ja powiem szczerze, nie pamiętam, jak wyglądał mój back and forth, jak z typami rozmawiałem. A z drogówką nie miałem akurat do czynienia w Polsce jeszcze. To jest dział ruchu drogowego. Najbliższy patrol, drogówka. No to czekaj, no to oni nie są z działu prewencji, tak? To kto byłby w takim razie z działu prewencji? Bo to jest drogówka. Once they actually arrive, they're professional and courteous. I like how you phrase that, Marak. I'm with you. I can translate the text, but not the audio. Don't worry, Chido. I will keep you up to speed with this. I'm just waiting for an answer. Essentially, Rycerz is saying that. I mean, if you've translated his thing, then you know what he's saying. And I'm trying to figure out if these people are from the Dział Prewencji or if this is the drogówka. But I don't know which ones those are. The bottom line essentially is that there is a group of police officers here in Poland who are sort of dog shit at their job, and then there's a group of police officers who are quite competent, and these belong to that latter category.
A nie 14-letnie dziecko i mu robienie problemów. Ten człowiek z tego żyje, się chełpi.
Nie.
Dobrze, to ja zgłoszę na komendę rejonową. Dziękuję bardzo. Nie zostawię tego tak, bo dopóki ten człowiek się zajmuje dorosłymi i im utrudnia życie ich.
Okay, so the mother's saying that as long as he's going after adults, that's fine, but if he's going after underage people, that's not fine. Is she crying? She's just a fucking idiot. It's her son. She's a caring mother, so she's a fucking idiot.
Publikuje ich wizerunki, to jest okej, ale jak schodzi na 14-letnie dzieci, to już jest totalne dno. No naprawdę.
Jeszcze zapytam pana, jak wyglądało to zatrzymanie tego? Może panu pokazać, jeżeli ma pan ochotę. Ma pan nagrane? Oczywiście. Będzie sprawa bardziej jasna.
Okay, yeah, so the police officer's walking up to him and he's saying, sir, if you could please describe exactly how you've stopped them, how you carried out the citizen's arrest, and Confitura's saying, I've got it recorded.
Terrorysta. To jak potem jakiś było.
Jaki to w końcu model jest tego Surona?
Jaki model? Oj, to jest w jakimś numerze.
Brawo. Dobrze, momencik.
Kanka, dlaczego mi pan nagrał? Kogo? Bo mnie jak jadę tam chodziło. No, lubię nagrywać. Ale ja jakiś czas ja pan jeszcze pana przyczepić.
A ty gdzie tak?
Mhm. No ale nie chcę, żeby nie było...
I want to see what the I want to see if the police officers come back to the mother.
Mojego i od razu mówię przy policji, nie życzę sobie, nie wyrażam zgody na publikację wizerunku mojego dziecka, mojego i jego kolegów. Słyszał pan, prawda? Nagrało się. Jeżeli to zostanie wstawione.
She also might genuinely be. I don't know. It's probably a generation of people that don't use the internet other than Facebook. She's saying that she doesn't agree to have her appearing on camera, right? Like, sorry, I'm missing words right now. But she thinks, she doesn't understand that he can upload this and blur them. Like, in her mind, you either upload this without the blur or you don't upload this at all.
No nic, no, ja pana mam w obowiązku poinformować o prawach. Informuję o motywacji stwierdzenia na metę.
Yes, it is. Archways. How are you doing, bud?
Chyba nie ma sensu, żeby pan więcej czasu tutaj marnował. Znaczy marnował. Zrobił pan dobrą, zasadzie to co znaczy.
Nope, the police officer's saying you've done a good thing. You've done what you were supposed to have done. So he's just showed the police officer the recording and it looks like the police officer's perfectly fine with his behavior.
Dziękuję. No, my dalej czekamy jeszcze na uzupełnienie dokumentacji i dalej będziemy sprawę.
No dobrze.
Jest pytania może?
Wszystko wiem.
She's saying that she's gonna report him to the police because you never know, he might be a pedophile. That's we've reached the intellectual bottom when it comes to the mother. She's got a child, there is an adult who's having a back and forth with the child, therefore pedophile. That's it do be like that. It do be like that, you know? That's famously the only people who interact with underage people here in Poland, all of them pedophiles. No shot. Yeah, that's literally what she said right here. You can actually, I will make it much louder for you. The word for pedophile is the same in Polish as it is in English. So if I make it much louder, you will hear her.
No, my dalej czekamy jeszcze na uzupełnienie dokumentacji i dalej będziemy sprawę.
No dobrze.
Jest pytania może?
Do you hear it? Ja zgłoszę, bo kto wie, może to jakiś pedofil.
Wszystko.
Wouldn't that admitting that in front of the cop make you an empty/false report? No, because she's saying that he might be a pedophile, not that he is a pedophile. If she said that he is a pedophile, she could be legally liable. If she's saying that he might be, I think she's in the clear.
Wiem.
Niech pani uważa na słowa.
Nie, ja tylko mówię, że ja mam prawo to zgłosić.
Znaczy wiem, czym się zakończy interwencja, wiem, jak jest dalej, jak machina rusza, z czym to się wie.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Usually traffic police have the reflective vests on them. I'm trying to think if the guys that I interacted with had reflective vests on them. They didn't, no. They had just regular vests on them.
Wiem, że jak machina rusza, z czym to się wie. Wiem, że pani może na mnie złożyć tam różne rzeczy. Nie mam
proszę dane tego pana, bo ja muszę to zgłosić do komendy rejonowej.
Nie, proszę pani, nie mogę przekazać. To na komendzie rejonowym jest...
When did they say it, Chido? Because I'm not hearing it.
Nie, ja tylko mówię, że ja mam prawo to zgłosić.
Znaczy wiem, czym się zakończy interwencja, wiem, jak jest dalej, jak machina rusza, z czym to się wie.
Pedał, isn't that pedo? No, pedał is... I disavow. I am doing a translation public service, and as such I will now engage in slur slinging, but YouTube, please be advised of the fact that this is for educational purposes. Pedał is the closest that you have in Poland for faggot. It wouldn't be pedo. Pederasta would be pedo. But no, pedał is just the Polish one for faggot.
Wiem, że pani może na mnie złożyć tam różne rzeczy. Nie mam
proszę dane tego pana, bo ja muszę to zgłosić do komendy rejonowej.
Nie, proszę pani, nie mogę przekazać.
She's asking for his details, he's saying that he's not gonna give her his details.
Wszystko jest zarejestrowane pod zdarzeniem drogowym. Jak pani
Dobrze,
coś
to nie
tam...
dostanę jakiś numer sprawy, tak?
Tak. My nie możemy przekazać. Ja tylko bym prosił, żeby potwierdzić pana adres zamieszkania.
Dobra. You could just say they talk about pedals to power the bike. That's also another translation. That's what they were talking about this earlier. They were saying that nie ma pedałów, więc to nie jest rower, meaning it has no pedals, so it's not a bicycle.
Na terminal.
Okej, to zaczekam. Dobra.
No, możesz sobie do mnie zapisz.
Hi Christopher, how are you doing? So it's 1 a.m. now. 20 past. I have no idea what that word is, archways. Also, do be advised, I have some leeway as the streamer man for educational purposes. If you start slur slinging in chat, I'm going to have to start timing people out, because again, I have to. It's just how TOS is structured on Twitch.
Dziękuję. To jestem wolny już, tak?
Tak, jak najbardziej.
Okay,
also, I can't believe I'm slur slinging today, and we ain't even make it to 5 subbies, chat. Come on. You're getting proper Polish content.
Ja kluczyk odebrałem od pana.
Dobra, dzięki. Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
laws for me, but not for the incredible. It's not that I'm an axe. It's that I'm able to say that I'm doing this for educational purposes because I'm telling Chido what these words mean in the Polish language, which means that there is actual value in me saying the word. Twitch isn't going to give the same credence to random chatters who now start saying slurs in chat, and it puts the channel at risk. That's what I'm saying.
Dziesięć minut później pod Żabką już nikogo nie było. Ale czy to koniec historii? Po pierwsze...
10 minutes later, nobody was there on the Żabka, but is that the end of the story?
Oczywiście zgłosiłem już na
I've
policję
reported a
atak
gas attack to
gazem,
the police,
a po drugie,
and secondly,
zobaczcie, co
look at
działo
what
się
happened
2 dni
2
później.
days later. No, so they were given the moped back, is what it looks like. It looks like they were given the moped back and they're back to driving it around. I had the exact same thought earlier, Amanax. I am very certain that he was, if he was not a parent, then he was at least related. People don't act that way out of fucking nowhere. Not even in Poland.
Siemanko. Teraz będzie łatwiej. Teraz będzie łatwiej.
Co?
Teraz będzie łatwiej niż ostatnio.
Co będzie łatwiej?
No to, że kolega znowu się przejeżdża tym po mieście.
So
ale
he's
teraz,
confronted them again.
Ale teraz policja ma już wszystkie dane, więc wystarczy zgłosić i rodzice dostaną kolejne wezwanie.
A on tym jechał? A ci to przyjemność sprawia? Podnieca cię to?
Nie.
Kamerka, o. Łatwo. Gdzie kamerka jest? Tutaj jest kamerka.
Wszędzie. Czyli co, rozmowa z rodzicami nie pomogła?
Nie możesz sobie prowadzić?
Ja prowadziłem. Oczywiście.
No?
No, fajnie.
So he's confronting them again and they just don't care.
To ja prowadziłem.
Twoja przejażdżka z Skoroszewskiej na Prystora jest nagrana.
To jak nagrałem? A?
No.
A to ja nagrałem.
Co nagrałeś?
Znaczy to ja jechałem.
Tak? Tak?
Nie wstyd ci?
Nie, zupełnie mi nie.
They're doing the same shit, aren't you ashamed? Aren't you worried that they'll laugh at your children?
Nie.
Z twojego syna, z twojej córki.
Na jakiej podstawie się śmiać będę?
No nie.
Fajne skarpetki Lidla.
Dzięki.
Bo ty biedry.
Spoko, nie wiem, jakby wiesz, masz fajne dzieci, widziałem ostatnio w McDonaldzie. Fajne dzieci masz.
Fajne.
Why would you do that? Do you mean why would he confront them? I mean, presumably because now filing the police report is going to be significantly easier because they already have all of the info. This is the kind of shit that Uwe Boll could make movies about instead. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd rather him just not make movies. What's the store? I don't know. What was it? Leroy Merlin? Was it? I don't know what store this is. So they're insulting him essentially. They're attacking him.
Pozdrów rodziców. No, pewnie.
Chcesz pozdrowić jego rodziców?
No pewnie. A co, będziemy dzwonić, czy co?
Chcesz pozdrowić?
No pewnie.
No jak miałeś tego nie wstawiać na... Miałeś nie wstawiać nigdzie.
No nie wstawiałem nigdzie.
Miałeś nie wstawiać. Przecież
Czego?
Nie wstawiłeś posta
No i co z tego?
przy policji.
A czemu miałem nie wstawiać? O co chodzi z tym nie wstawianiem?
Bo chyba jego mama powiedziała, że nie pozwala na...
Oh, Jesus.
Na publikowanie.
Wouldn't that register as a provocation? Do you mean him catching up to them? No. Yeah, again, it's just another thing that you're allowed to do. Is he on a bike? He's on a bicycle, yeah.
Tak, wizerunku nie wolno publikować, no. Nie, no ogólnie można. Ogólnie można.
Yeah, they don't understand the law either, but it's just a bunch of stupid...
Też, no.
No gazem dostałeś liścia, nie? Fajnie.
Nie.
Nie uprzedź.
A nagrasz mnie, ja się przejadę tutaj?
No pewnie.
Ja też mogę?
No przejedź się, no. Przecież nie będę was ganiał teraz.
Tak byś nie dogonił. A chcesz kluczyki?
Nie.
Już nie stać, to boli dupa właśnie.
Nie no,
So it's just annoying fucking scum is what they are. I'm curious if this leads anywhere, if it... Oh, he's calling the cops again.
W telewizji gadają, że człowieku jakaś niebezpieczna.
Można.
Można?
No, a nie
A
można?
jakby ktoś stał tutaj samochodem, to co?
No to nic.
Nic?
No nie.
No nagle ty.
Zdjęcie czy film?
No to zrobi pan.
I do którego nie trafiają uwagi od ludzi, od rodziców i od policji.
Ale on na tym nie jechał, on przecież to prowadził.
Przed chwilą na tym jechał i mam to nagrane. Także spokojnie.
He's too close for comfort. The worst part about this is that there's like 6 of them, and if one of them was to charge him, and even if he smacked him, people would blame Confitura for this, because people in this country have their brains fucking rotten.
Jeszcze raz się wybrać na
I'm curious about the police call. Hell yeah, Chido. Leroy Merlin.
Dzień dobry, proszę pana, chciałbym zgłosić na policję, że byłem świadkiem wykonywania bardzo niebezpiecznych manewrów z motocyklem elektrycznym bez rejestracji kilkunastoletnich chłopców w Warszawie przy ulicy Składkowskiego i chciałem prosić o pomoc w ich ujęciu. Oni się w tej chwili zatrzymali.
Not sure what some risks are, Quiz, but
Leroy
they are
Merlin przy
trash.
ulicy Starodęby i Składkowskiego w Warszawie.
Dobra, w kaskach chociaż? Ten jeżdżą.
Nie, bez kasków.
Kursy z Warszawy oczywiście.
Dziękuję. Tak, dziękuję, do widzenia. Elegancko.
Oh, he's doing sneaky, because he knows that if he stands there and calls, then the police, they might run away.
Z daleka, żeby zdążyli uciec. I czy zrobisz super wjazd na bombach z daleka, żeby zdążyli uciec. W Leroy zgasły światła i chłopaki spadają. Jadą tam. Niestety, mimo że chłopcy kręcili się w okolicy cały czas przez kolejne 1,5 godziny, żaden patrol się nie pojawił.
You're saying that the patrol didn't show up, which I'm not surprised by, given the fact that earlier he was waiting for like 4 hours.
Policji nie kontaktował się też, aby potwierdzić ewentualną pozycję.
Zajazdy bez kasków prewencyjnie w ryja powinni dostać. I don't know what kind of punishment that at the very least the moped should just be confiscated at this point, right? Because it's the second time in a row that this has happened. So at the very least you take that from them.
W końcu suroniarz odjechał ulicą Ryżową w siną dal. To pokazuje, jak trudno jest reagować w podobnych sytuacjach, a także jak bezkarnie czują się i dzieci, i ich rodzice. Biedna, przejęta mamusia nie miała żadnych skrupułów, aby jej dziecko nadal stwarzało zagrożenie dla siebie i dla innych uczestników ruchu. Wychowywanie w kompletnej pogardzie dla bezpieczeństwa i prawa.
She's just saying that the mother didn't give a fuck, and it looks like the police can't react to this shit on time.
Są gotowi.
Rejestracyjny i tablica.
Gość, bardziej chętny awanturować się. Nic z tych rzeczy. Dostawcy po zatrzymaniu i zwróceniu uwagi nic nie rozumieją.
Rower musi mieć rejestrację, dowód rejestracyjny i tablicę. Policja wskazuje też obowiązek OC. W związku z powyższym tutaj najprawdopodobniej po prostu...
Okay, I think for this part of the video, he's just laying essentially both precedents, and he's showing what the police has said, and he's just establishing also the lady back there is not blurred.
Czekamy z
She should have been blurred for this video.
Ruchu drogowego i ruch drogowy tutaj będzie pana rozliczał. No to dziękuję.
She should have been blurred. I've lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, he's just reiterating that what they're doing is illegal, but we don't have the infrastructure to deal with that in Poland. It's a property of the parents. I doubt you can just take it even as a cop. I mean, more of a like a system reaction to it. Amanak should just be like permanent confiscation at that point, you know? Like a court case and that's taken from you. Twice you've done this, you don't get it anymore. And then, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I was supposed to have ended this at 9:30. It is currently 10:30. I have to leave 20 minutes ago. So with that in mind, I shall raid us out into Marine Mammal Rescue is going to be today. I will be back with you next week. I will hopefully have good news for you next week, so make sure that you're back here. If you haven't subscribed and followed already, I highly encourage you to do exactly that. If you like the content in general and you wish to see more of it, here is a link to my Discord, where you will not only be notified whenever I upload anything anywhere, but you will also have an opportunity to talk to a bunch of cool people whenever I'm not streaming, with myself being one of those cool people. So I highly encourage anyone who's not in there already to jump in. In the meantime, I shall raid this out Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Drink plenty of water. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And make sure you are back here on Thursday, as I might have good news for you. I'm sorry, Marak. I'm sorry. I promise you, I'm taking that link right now, and I am pasting that link, and that link's going to stay open until I stream next week. But don't worry, my friend. I will never leave you on read. I will leave you on read many a times. I can only apologize. But for what it's worth, Marak, I do that to everyone, okay? It's not me picking on you specifically. You are valued. You are loved. All right, guys. See you next week. Good night. Bye-bye. And take care of yourselves. As always, YouTube represents definitely the superior platform out of the two. Twitch ain't got shit on you lot in YouTube, and I would rate this away somewhere on YouTube as well. However, I do not know how to do that, so you'll have to make do without a raid on the YouTube side of things. Thank you for being here. Good night, sleep.